but this will be our first real look. I low-key thought the casters' names were replay codes. Your eyes on his replay.
Nah. Have a look.
What was that first game? It was Cheeseburger versus Poker Face. Alright, are you here, Panda? I'm going to try and upload for VOD now. I'm hoping it doesn't lag the stream, but we should be fine.
Wait, I got an Ellis sub. Ellis Flower. Ellis Flower. One for you, one for me, mate. Do we get both the drops here? Yes, you do. Shy made it.
All the drops?
Bro, I just noticed your subscriber badge. I will gladly take the ads instead. I mean, I'm currently begging people for tier 1 paid subs, actually, because I'm trying to get to 300 this month. So if you could buy the badge for, what, I don't know how much it costs, like $60 US or whatever, that'd be class. Because, yeah. You like the baby one? Well, you know, Shinji, you're only you're only $6 away.
$6, you say? Go rustle up $6.
What's wrong with the badge? Shinji, thank you for the prime. Welcome. Enjoy the badge. Appreciate that. Felix! The Oilers.
Played Sojourn mostly scan.
FLX Red Eyes. Thanks for the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Does everyone have that bomb attack in fantasy? I think so. I think so. He might actually be the most picked player.
Yeah, I think he is. Like, I remember when I was picking my team yesterday, I forget the name, sorry, but someone came in and was like, I was so happy when I picked attack, I thought I'd found like a hidden gem. And then I look and like 300 other rosters have attack. So, yeah. Lots of people on that wave.
Oh, man, X3, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it.
Right,
Using an ABBA.
Grabbing a drink. Be right back.
If anyone doesn't have attack and knife, they lose. Simple as that. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. I think, like, based on the pricing, I think attack is cheap. I really think Guthrium could have been good. I think Guthrium was, like, a low value. Like, he was so cheap, and I think he might get priced up. Like, he was my investment pick. I just got talked out of him. I got gaslit. It's really going to be Stalker versus Proper on Soj. It will be entertaining. I think it's Knife on Soj, no, Prince? Or am I wrong? I thought the hit scan... Yeah. I thought the hit scan was going to be Knife, because Proper didn't want to play hit scan. Is that cap? Shy made it. Thanks for the tier 1. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. That's one of them paid tier 1s. That's one step closer to the goal. Appreciate it. Knife was playing Sim in every scrim. No clue. Just wait, man. Knife on Sim in the scrim codes that leaked. Okay. I mean, I'm happy to get. Nah, I don't really mind what these guys play, as long as it's not 3 Overwatch. First match was already disappointing because it was 3 Overwatch. We just need to avoid it being 3 Overwatch. That's the main priority. I'm taking you call up WTG and make them start the game. Tired of waiting. Thanks, mate. My military wants me. All right, Shadow. Stay safe out there. Wasn't the Stalker vs Proper 1v1s really equal? Yeah, I mean, they're both, like, similar level players. Maybe Knife is the next checkmate with the Sim Gene. Doubtful. Doubtful. But I would love to believe that. Oh, look how big the breaks are in Korea. It's beautiful. A 15-minute break? Like, I think this is why I used to play marbles so much last stage. Oh my god, Eileen Overwatch 1 followed me. Like, nah, it's a fake. It's a fake. Join the Navy. I've heard Stalker's been trying hard, so maybe he'll cook. I mean, I'm sure all of these players have been trying very hard. I don't think anyone's showing up at work intending to lose these matches. Anta, I'm also going to military. Are you more worried for me or the people I'm working with? I would not feel comfortable knowing that IVQ 038 is licensed to hold a rifle. Join my army. Stalker proper 1v1 made Stalker look like the Grim Reaper. I mean, aren't they both like... Wasn't it like 3-2? Wasn't it like really close? Aren't they both like insane? Because, you know, they are both just like the two best mechanical flex DPS players in the world. They're trading wins. Yeah. Faith is showing up intending to lose. Unfortunately, I could buy that narrative. Us DARP believers. Come on now. Why are you joining the military now? I think all of the ads tell people to join the military. Will you treat me to Messina if I watch 6 of all of your 1-minute ads? I don't know if 6 ads adds up to a Messina, but I'm sure I could shout you a Messina at some point, Cam. Welcome back. Ooh. Wait, I've just seen something in the chat that kind of demands your attention, if at all possible. Let me.
All right, can you get a copy of it in my chat somehow for my convenience?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in your chat and see if I can just get your like immediate take on it, if at all possible.
Locking in.
Sherpa Overwatch, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back. That's a paid tier 1 as well. We're getting closer and closer. Thank you so much. Crash Macarena.
Fantasy is up. I have got Dart. Yes, yes. Ah, yeah, this guy's pretty excited, right?
Thanks, Sherpa. Yeah, I mean, I love a Crash Macarena.
Are you with a right? Do they still do this? Like, I feel like the last time we did the Macarena would have been at a school disco. Do they still do that? Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Any youth in the chat? Anyone able to put us on? Let us know whether they still do the Macarena, or is
anyone currently at a school disco with us on their phone at the moment?
Sounds like something Orange Slayer would do.
He's in the club, but he's also got the Overwatch on his phone. That's a lot of Crash Macarenas. If you missed out, you can still submit a fantasy roster now for Korea, but obviously you would have missed out on that first wave of scoring, unfortunately. But if you want to do NA and EMEA, that one will still be fully up and functional and everything like that. I don't know if we're... Alright. We're soft back, but I'm always scared of saying back because we'll flood it again.
Dippo Franic, thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back. Hey, do you think who's going to win the next game? And someone going to put an all-time Violet performance? I would like to see Zeta Division succeed. I would like to see Zeta Division succeed. I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth, but the roster has changed, you know? So
just got a fucking sorry, not got a, just got a DM. Didn't need to swear in that one. Just got a DM from Sunshine Bread from a first-time chat saying, "Yo, is that Northline?" Fuck, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, it's not. I'll tell you the one I got yesterday as well, Max.
Yeah.
Some guy is like, it's unbelievable. You really look like Lego piece, like 21845 or something, you know? And I was like, it was a first-time chat, so I was like, I'm going to get rinsed here, aren't I? Google it. It's the bold piece.
Aww.
And I was like, you just see a first-time chat like that, and you know when it's just gold. It's gonna be gold, isn't it? Unfortunately.
Wait, so if Violet is on Zeta, then it's not Violet he hates? No, it was Finn. You fucking unbelievable. You
that wasn't a secret.
Yeah, it wasn't a secret that I don't like Finn. Like,
the clues was when he kept complaining about Finn. Thank you, Bacon Pancake, for the 22 months.
The subtle hint. When I'd be like Ronaldo crying after winning. It's just...
The more astute might be able to read between the lines here, and the player he keeps aggressively flaming is the one.
That was a good one.
He's not a fan of.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at this collection of emotes right here. This is not bad. This is not bad. Next time we have some music playing, I think I might have to run that combination. I can't wait for the Ante Geekay hate watching. It's hard with Geekay because it's like I'm always permanently clowning by like blaming Finn for Haku's deaths as well, you know, because we've got like the double element where it's like Camel will literally give me money if I glaze Haku during the game, right? And like I'm a pay to opinion guy nowadays. Like you can't trust anything that comes out of my mouth because like I'll legit be glazing Haku for $1. Where was the Suzu Finn? Like, genuine.
When I was doing my like preview of EMEA, Camel was in the chat. He was like, "Just skip GK, just skip GK, you know, just don't even go there."
Can you postpone them starting the match? I have to take a shower. It must be your first time watching a WDG production. Ho, you don't need me to postpone it. This game isn't going to start for another 45 minutes.
This 4 minutes is to the walkout. So you get in the
this is
shower
4 minutes
right
to
now.
a walkout, to a sit down, to a player cams, to a map draft, to a more player cams, to a tech pause, to the game starting. Like, genuinely, you've got no fucking clue what's coming. Like, yeah. All right, Uber driver just said, I'm on my way, and he's literally at my door, so it's called anticipation. Nice. 2-hour break in between each game. Yeah.
You've never directed a successful film.
Yeah, I might go to the door. Do people watch film anymore? Definitely. You're going AFK too, right?
No, I need to figure out my Greg's order, but this is just me deciding what food I want more than
You're in
anything else,
charge.
so
Talk about sausage rolls for a bit. Fill the gap.
Alright. Yes, alright. What do we... give me your best Greg's order. If you're not from the UK and you don't know what Greg's is, it's basically, it sells sausage rolls, it sells pastries, and it sells sandwiches. I've got no food really in the house, so we need to cover breakfast, and we need to cover lunch. Dinner will be okay, but breakfast, I can go food shopping after the stream, but breakfast and lunch need to be covered. We currently have the breakfast menu available as well. Wait, can I show you guys? I feel like... I can get sandwiches and breakfast. Thank you, Zono, for the 4 months prime as well. Boring, but always a sausage roll. Yeah, I mean, I could always get breakfast. I could get breakfast roll and a lunch roll, you know? I'm kind of just eating sandwiches then, but, you know. Why is this music going so hard? Had to stream hop. First time stream hop. Quite literally, anything from Greg's is just elite. Yeah, I feel like I can't lose, you know? They do... Does anyone really have the hot food from there as well? I've seen they've started doing, like, chicken and stuff as well, but chicken and wedges... Is this just... I've never really had them. Is that a crazy thing to have? I'm not really a big omelette guy. I'm not really that into eggs. Like, I'd eat an egg, but it would never be my first choice. Yes, so good. Alright, should I just order an egregious amount of food? You join tagging eggs. Just tag eggs. Have you updated the stream title as well? I'll update the stream title while I'm thinking. Crazy Raccoon versus Zeta Division. You need a sausage, bean, and cheese? I don't really like it. This is going to be on the... This is going to upset some people. I think baked beans aren't all that either. Again, I'd eat them, but they wouldn't be my first choice. Unsubbed. I've lost all my viewers. I've lost all of it. But everyone's riled up. Everyone's riled up now. They're fine, they do their job when I need a plate filler. Yeah. What's your go-to pint? I don't really have a go-to pint. I generally just go to a place. Whenever I'm in a place, it'll just be... I'll try and just order something that I've just not had before. You know, if there's anything local, that's always my preference, you know? But if I could get local, that's good. But I'll just drink whatever. I guess typically, like, the most, like, generic, available everywhere beer I'd go for is probably, Moretti.
You see this?
What am I seeing?
Can you see that?
A bag of dumplings?
We got soy sauce in the plastic bag. I don't know the origin yet, but we got soy sauce in the plastic bag.
He's got a carrier bag full of soy sauce. Alright, let me lock in and make some decisions here.
First time, Agatha.
Like for what you say local. What if you're in your local? It's not really a local that I go to all the time. Just drink beers. There's a, I guess what's it called? Is it Castle Rock? Castle Rock Brewery in Nottingham. They're quite literally a local brewery, but they're in shops and stuff as well. Like I got some was it Marks and Spencers? I got some from Marks and Spencers. But yeah, they're always good. Alright, Crazy Raccoon walkout. Thank you, Easy Clap, for the tier 1.
Missed the first game, what happened, lads?
What happened? Actually, a poker face sweep. Sung-An was playing Orisa all day long, and it just ruined Cheeseburger's chances of doing anything. I love going to Spoons, me too. Morning, Chrissy. Were you in Spoons last night? This photo you sent me, was it from Spoons? Thank you for the Prime as well, mate. Appreciate it. I love beer. First time beer. No way that sign is up in Spoons, mate. You're right, you're right. Any other beer drinkers? Agafat. You know what I've been drinking more of lately? And this is real Agafat. But drinking more of more Guinness lately. We went to Belfast and obviously we drank Guinness for a weekend. But ever since then we've just been drinking more Guinness as well. Alright. Do we need to interrogate this a bit as well? Stalker in instead of Lip, so we have seen a lot of Sim, a lot of Vendetta, so an option for him there. Max also in means we're expecting a lot of Diva, which is maybe answers your question as well, Grills, about where is Jumbin. Max is going to probably play the majority of give a majority of the playtime, I think, this first stage at least, while we're in this sort of Diva heavy meta. Expect also, once we get the Zeta Division 1, expect to see a lot of Zeta Division. Sorry, a lot of Bernard in for Zeta Division as well. Expecting like a Diva Fiesta. The whole squad walking out here.
Oh my god. Dude.
Hello? Good dumplings?
Oh, they're great. Oh, Swillers, thanks for the 19 months, bro. Appreciate that. Is this where champions rise as champions? No, that was a month ago, bro. Now we're just back to normal. Are you going to Zach's box? I saw it got rescheduled. Did you poke a hole in the bag and drink the free extra bev? No, it was like a little soy sauce container. Inside this plastic container of dumplings exploded all over the dumplings. So these are just saturated with soy sauce, and I can't put the chili stuff on it.
Where normal teams play as normal teams.
Thanks for 3 months, Watty. Bobby with that tool.
Thank you, Hoj, for the Prime. 18 months, thank you very much. I'm going back to work in 7 minutes. Fuck. Yeah, it's really hard to see how we get through the series in 7 minutes. I'll be honest with you. Thank you, Mini Stat, for the Prime as well. Welcome.
I'll get in touch with Craig and see if we can expedite this series.
Can you ask him if we can have a clean feed while you're there as well?
Oh, Geeked Incel, thanks for the Prime. Welcome aboard. Bro's just like me.
Yes, Proli, yeah. Alt Tank is Milgaru. I don't expect we'll see too much of him today, but we're getting... Oh, look at this. New graphics. Everyone's lining up. He's angry
This co-stream is nice. Why is he with you? Me and CommanderX have a very transactional relationship, that's all.
We're business partners.
Most people do not remember this, but do you remember you said Zeta? I said Zeta regarding what, Nelzo?
You just said the word, I think.
Zeta.
It's just like, you know, do you remember that time when you said Zeta? Yeah.
I said Zeta would be shit. Yeah, look, Nelson, I need you to not hold me. I need you to not hold me to anything that I say. Because there's no thought behind these eyes. Like, there's nothing happening back there.
He's just like a word generator, you know? He just generates words.
Vigilante with a mullet? Oh, you should have seen Patapan with a mullet. Prime Patrice mullet was fucking beautiful.
Oh!
He's actually... Wait, I say you should have seen Patapan with a mullet. Literally, look at my... Look at my Twitch. Look at my Twitch right now.
Thank you, Eileen, for 100 bits. Thank you very much. Unto GBT.
He's right here. I remember one day when Paddy showed up to the office he saw my mullet and then he went home and he cut his own hair. He literally cut his own hair in the mirror. Like that mullet in this picture that's on my profile. He just went home and then came back the next day looking like this. It was so good.
Just I feel like for most people that would be super surprising. But this is not surprising information at all.
Yeah, just on brand. Oh, Paddy, bro. He got wrist surgery recently.
Mexican chicken baguette. I was looking at it. I think I might go ham and cheese toasty, maybe some of like the roast chicken. Thank you, Crixon Phoenix, for the prime. Welcome. Then maybe like a sausage roll and steak bake or something. Ooh,
Say hi
thank
to
you,
my pops
Jabba.
watching and proclaim your
14.
loyalty to Honduras.
Good morning.
I proclaim my loyalty to Honduras. Hello to Banana Whisperer's father.
Have you gotten quieter, Max, or are you like just further away from your microphone?
It's just far. It's just far away from me because I don't want to splash soy sauce on it. I'll fix it up when we play.
You got soy sauce on the mic?
Got your suit sorted? Swillers. I have no idea how to. I've no idea how to dress for that wedding because it's in like northern Queensland, no. So like, what the fuck do you wear for a Queensland wedding? I feel like if I wear a suit, I'll sweat to death.
You know, what if you just go like suit, trousers, and shirt? You know?
I don't know. Like,
I feel like that's like summer attire, right? Like my mate Ed got married in. We got married in Australia. Well, his sister got married in Australia, and he went to that, and everyone was just in like they had a suit jacket, but they never actually wore the suit jacket. You know, just leave it on the chair.
the demise of my mullet was caused by me playing Expedition 33 and looking at the main character's hair and thinking I could do that.
Oh, that's lobby.
Didn't work out.
Thank you, Grimillion, for the prime as well. Grimillion. I added an Illion there as well because presumed you were rich.
Wear shorts and no shirt. I mean, like when I was looking at the picture of like what Zach was wearing to propose to his misso, I'm pretty sure he was wearing jorts. You know, like I don't think that Zach has like a good conceptualization of like formal wedding wear as he proposed in jorts. So yeah, we'll see.
Tech issues? Yeah. Don't even, stop pretending to be surprised, chat. Come on, stop pretending to be surprised.
Proposal in jorts. Look, Bussy Brigadier. He grew up in Townsville. Like you can't blame him. It's his first time living too.
Zeta って本当に全員がキャリーできるチームに本当になってるんで、確かに。なんかね、その化学反応次第ではもう全
Can the camera zoom into Drummond? Wait, Cam, if I run 3 more minutes of ads before the game start, do you think that'll cover the Messina costs?
Oh, it's just starting. Hold your horses.
Holding the ads. Alright. See if I can get this somewhere where I'm not splashing sauce.
Oh, thank you, Droyotta, for the 12 months. Thank you, Stainless, for the 25 months, Tier 1. Welcome back, everyone. We really are back.
We got a banger on our hands. We'll see. Check DMs for the fit.
Happy New Swillers.
Ooh, looking sharp, bro. You're gonna sweat like a pig in that, bro. Is that wool? Like, what is that? What material is that? That looks class. But yeah, you're gonna sweat like a fucking pig, bro. I'm wearing jorts. I don't think I can do my suit for the wedding. That thing was heavy.
Oh, thank you, Red Eyes, for the 5 community
24,
23,
22, 21, 20,
It just
19,
works.
18.
We're
playing Bat Brig. We're playing Bat Brig Orisa.
Bat Brig Orisa? What year
Zeta
do these
Division have
Houston
done.
fools think it is? Orisa Sim? And Emre, so at least Proper knows what year it is. It's Bat Brig. It's a slow, brawly comp right now, and they're just trying to rotate away from this initial Sim TP. They're going to rotate onto point now as Zeta Division, try and force it, but Max is going to be able to match that position now. Keep it contested.
Contest is on for now. Proper throwing nades, big splash, TP into the back line now. Shu rotating away and then back towards it. Erase Overwatch, thanks for the prime, welcome. And Crazy Raccoon have actually been bullied off the point. Zeta Division, they've got their little bunker on objective. They've pushed deep and Bernard has absolutely stuffed Max into a locker. And first fight has gone the way of Zeta. Bernard doesn't miss a beat, tracking Max. And now he's going to press forward. Another spear onto the Sim. Further pushes Proper, TPs on the left and gets the kill. Proper, so low, but no worries with that Bat Brig. Look at Zeta Division. All these ults coming online. They've got Surge and double support ultimate for next.
Yeah, in theory, though, you do have to start to worry a little bit about the support ult trade from the Zeta Division side. Window and Rally not as strong as Kitsune Rush and Beat, so they need to find ways to just sort of survive, maybe a disengaged TP or something to keep themselves alive when those aggressive support ult turns come from Crazy Raccoon. Strong is getting very close in that beat now, but Bernard and Shu both with their ults as well to try and disrupt that. For now, they're just trying to anchor point. Max will be cleared away from that. Shu has for window if he spots an angle. He goes for it on point right now. Beat in response from Chirong. Terror Surge as well. They go for that combo, pull him away. They run over Shu with that beat push foe. Stalker's going to slide away on the other side now. Trying to regroup with his team. TP away. They're onto point, forcing it now. Crazy Raccoon. Banara's too far away to contest, actually. So they will give the flip after 52%. And they did use both support ults, but they get it right back. And a late kill onto Bernard to boot.
Yeah, this is the blight of Zeta Division's comp. Just a very squishy backline in the actual ult turns. Kitsune Rush and Beat both arguably better than what Window and Rally have to offer. But Crazy Raccoon spending both there, they're really going to struggle on this next turn, I reckon. Super hard to prevent Proper from going crazy. When he's got Brick Packs to keep him on alive in the air as well, Crazy Raccoon immediately have to deal with Knife, Violet, everybody TPing to the point. Rally and Symbol both are out. Violet goes for the bash now onto the Sim. Can't finish the kill. Burner pushes deep, looking for more. Overclock is out for Stalker. Proper, he's even ripped the override protocol somewhere there in the mix, and he's actually taken down Heesung. So, two-man advantage now for Zeta Division, as Shu's going to pick Chirong as well. Stagger onto the D, but not quite going to come through. Max manages to get his body onto the point before he loses his suit. And to Zeta Division, they're right back in control. But again, look at this ult situation, right? There's a double support ultimate on the cards for Crazy Raccoon if they take it slow. How can Zeta realistically answer that?
They're going to have this Terror Surge window combo as well, but last time they were able to just use the beat to run over and kill Shu anyway. The saving grace for Zeta Division is they have this combo before beat this time. There's a window for him to go, so Crazy Raccoon have to be careful on the walk up here, because if Zeta can find a connection through Bernard's ultimate, they can maybe kill him before the beat comes online. But look at Crazy Raccoon. They're aware of this. They're not really venturing out onto point just yet. An amp from Chirong to confirm he has it. Now he has the beat. Now Crazy Raccoon can make their move.
Chirong with the beat. Window's already out for Shu, but Burner, he's pushed deep with the window. He's found the kill onto Heesung before things can begin. Chirong, he's matched out with the beat now. Kitsune for Vigi as well, but Max is out of suit. Surge from Burner. All it's doing is zoning members of Crazy Raccoon right now. They're back in their suit as well. Stalker on the flank getting pushed by Shu, but does escape. Chirong and Max find a kill apiece. Proper and Knife both down, and Zeta Division, they're all out of steam now. Max is getting beamed by the turrets. He goes down. Forget about being out of steam. Maybe they're back with steam. Lamp and Violet pocketing Shu through everything, but Crazy Raccoon less staying power on the point. Max in Baby Diva form will take down Burner, and the flip is going to go back to Crazy Raccoon here. This is a huge fight.
Yeah, they need to
thanks to the gift sub to Cam.
Urgently, there's going to be an overclock from Stalker as we come up to this, what will potentially be final fight. But Zeta Division, the Sim Wall, the Rally, these are the ults that they can win that timing on right now. Crazy Raccoon, they could do with going early, honestly, with that overclock, but without Max in suit, they can't really do that either. He's just about to get suit now, going to let the passive charge get these last couple of percent. But Crazy Raccoon, they don't have the ults for this final fight. They need to find a way to get Stalker into a position to carry, or they need to go before they come online. But Zeta Division, they're slow right now. Crazy Raccoon, they're having a look. Stalker's half HP. They can't find it. A TP flip to point. Symbol is available now for Knife. A perfect answer to this overclock. And Crazy Raccoon, maybe they've missed their window. They're going to pop the clock now. Knife's going to respond now with the Symbol. Heesung doesn't quite have a Symbol yet.
Shu's down.
They're going to try to live. Shu has died though, despite the Rally being online. They trade it out for Max, but Chirong's getting ever closer to beat. A Symbol from Heesung now as well. They're right back in this override protocol.
They can't slow play.
But looking for it as well. He's killed out too. They're not going to get to this beat timing now. And Zeta Division, Proper will clean up for them, and that'll be first point going the way of Zeta.
Absolute dogfight for Zeta there, but they get it over. Nearly had 3 cycles of beat and Kitsune Rush for Crazy Raccoon there. Cam, thank you very much for gifting back to EP Hassa afterwards. No, I definitely owe you a Messina. Alright. Huge start for both sides, and a real change of pace for Zeta Division. Everyone says you've got to play D.Va, you've got to play Lucio Kiri. Zeta Division decide to play 0 for 3, and they've come out on top of the round. Interesting swap here for Max, though. Max, famously one of the best Sigmas in Korea, but never ever plays it. Threatening to play it there in spawn, and then being told by one of his teammates, get the fuck off that, get the fuck off that. So, Max 2k damage? Yeah, well, Max was never the D.Va player. There's a reason that they were trying to trade Max in the off-season and weren't able to. Nobody wants that motherfucker.
They can't get rid of him. It's going to be Orisa Bat Brig again. They're going to be more D.Va from Max this time, and again, very similar looking comps, except this time Proper is on the cast now as we move to them playing this inside right. So they're far away from point now, Zeta Division, but they are bunkering bunkered up. But now for Crazy Raccoon, they don't have to force anything. They can just respond to this. A TP onto the high ground and boot back. Good position for Stalker. Has the rail, tags proper, but no kill. TP back to the low ground to charge up his rail again. Max is down to half HP. He has to slow down for a second. Now a chance for Zeta Division to move, but Violet is low. They're trying to put more pressure onto Max. They get the D-Mech there at the end. Proper's found him. Bernard's going to push forward onto the back line now to clear point. And they're just playing slow Zeta Division, and they're just frying this D.Va every time.
Yeah, so difficult for the D.Va versus this comp. Really, you have to play to a super high level, isolate players. But I suppose that's the genius of that Brig in a lot of ways. Means that all of your wide players get that additional layer of support. Lamp that can't be eaten by the D.Va. Brig packs that heal without the Matrix. And now Max, he's made the executive decision. He's moved over to the Sigma to try and counter this comp out. A fully charged spear from Burner pins Chorong to the wall. No kill converted off the back of it. It's Violet and Shu in big trouble. Shu plays the no lamp challenge, and Max, he's come online on the Sig. Fully torqued beam from Heesang right onto Burner on the Orisa. And Zeta Division. Absolute fumble there. What's happened to Shu?
Yeah, it just got run over there. He actually had the window ready to go as well. It should have been a first ult turn for Crazy Raccoon. Sorry, for Zeta Division and all of that. But no such luck. And now, Crazy Raccoon going to regain control of point. They've got this overclock. They've got TPs where they can put Stalker onto these high ground positions. And they've also got a Kitsune rush here. So retake for Zeta Division, particularly tricky. One, they're on a slower comp. Two, they don't really have the ults to work with it. They can maybe window early here. They're trying to come through the window now. Max will hit the rockets they come through. TP they're available, but they've just one-shot the TP. So now Zeta Division, they're going to have to wait for the next TP to really rotate.
That's a great move from Max there. You see he floats up onto the window, rocks Burner out of his spin up top, and completely cucks the push turn. TP on a high ground for Heesang. Unfortunately, the rail has been missed by Sticky Stalker. Chorong down as well. Terror Surge in main. Shu's in trouble, but he actually has the lamp to keep him going. Max with the Flux finds one. Stalker with another. Crazy Raccoon, it's a 2 versus 3 at the moment, but Burner's so comically low. Max just needs that tiny little bit more damage, and he's going to get it! Stalker finds the kill as well, and it's Violet versus the world. Doesn't have time to use the rally, in Zeta Division. Oh, what was that? 5v3 that they've managed to lose? Huge clutch from Stalker and Max there. Max actually is him on Sigma.
Thank you, Psycho Shiro, for the 18 months prime. Great play from Max there as well. It looked like it was all going to go wrong when Chorong died early when they went for that sort of aggressive timing. But now Crazy Raccoon, they managed to use enough ults to get them out of that as well. They need Chorong's beat, though. The beat here to run over the High Noon, run over the rally, something like that. You can see Zeta Division are actually just TP and High Noon on the high ground now. They drop down, doesn't find anything, but they can get to point, and now they have the rally to keep pushing. But here's the overclock back onto Stalker, though. Beat is good, though. Save Stalker from all of that. Stalker connects rail after rail. 2 for him. Proper now all low on point, low HP. Stalker will finish that one off as well. The beat was perfect from Chorong, and Crazy Raccoon back into it.
Shades of King Paimon on the Sigma here. Knife with the symbol in spawn, but the touch ain't happening. So let's have a dumpling. Stalker's him, bro. I'm wet. I mean,
Alright, Crazy Raccoon right back into it. It is in the balance. It is also in the dark, apparently, here on the WTG stage. The light's not very bright at this point of the season. Saving on the electricity here, WDG. Every penny counts.
I'll tell you, with that oil crisis, every cent that you can save, worthwhile.
Stalker on Crazy Raccoon feels wrong. I mean, Shu on Zeta Division is going to take a little bit of getting used to as well, you know? But, this is the world that we live in. Stalker's 17-1, by the way. It's 1-1. He's 17-1.
I believe what you meant to say is mid, not 17-1, but okay.
Alright, more Sigma again for Max, more Orisa, Bat Brig. Proper will be playing the Vendetta, so Sim Vendetta now. So Max is maybe going to have a bit of a precarious time. While his matchup into the Orisa is better, into the Sim, into the Vendetta, this will be quite tricky. The TP is down from Crazy Raccoon. Nobody's taking it though. It's just a trick. They're going to take it now actually, take the far side, and they're going to play the slow game here. They want to exploit the lack of speed on the Zeta Division side and just give Stalker opportunity after opportunity to hit these rails.
Big opportunities on the cards. Ooh, TP over to the flank as well. Stalker back and forth, double sliding away from Proper on the Vendetta, and somehow he lives. Now he's charging up another rail, and I suspect Burner's out of steam, but Knife has found the kill onto Max, who dropped down to low ground. And Crazy Raccoon, they will get that first cap, but they're going to lose it after 12 seconds only. Stalker double sliding across main again, can't find a trade. Railgun goes wide, Proper will clean up the kill, and there's a bit of a stagger on Vigi here. He's just going to have to jump off. He's going to take his life into his own hands, yeah. Zeta, great ultimates for next turn though. A bit late on the rally, but look at Shu with the window. If he is able to find any mid-fight space, he's going to farm this next turn.
Yeah, now normally while we saw Crazy Raccoon playing that slower style, trying to exploit it, now that Zeta doesn't have the window, they can actually win that poker one. It's an aggressive TP coming through. Rock to try and kite away, but Shu has the window to keep chasing. They can push on this as well. Swing onto the right-hand side. Window is down. Shield down. Beam on. Matrix out. They are flooding onto Max right now. He's low HP, but he's DP'd. They try and TP away, but they've lost Stalker, and they are boxed into a corner right now. Burner will be able to keep him in this one for a while. They have to slow it down. Vigi is not just low, he's died for this. And are they stuck behind here? The Crazy Raccoon just going to bleed for ages off of this.
Yeah, this is really tough now for Crazy Raccoon. Trying to rotate out. Wait, they get it too. So maybe it's not tough. Maybe it's a stroke of genius. That's insane. Great play from Heesang there. I don't think he was with the stack, was he? Rail comes out from Stalker up on the high ground. He has the overclock as well. Maybe able to get the flip here. Flips around a Shu. Hits the rail, but it's only a body, so he's not going to finish the kill. Symbols out in main. Burner's taking a beating as the clock goes wide. Crazy Raccoon need to touch the point here. They have bodies on the point. The symbol doesn't prevent the flip. Max is on low ground. Stalker's playing an unbelievable game of positional chess here. Now the beat is out. Burner with the Terror Surge in response. He's doing it just to survive, but he's surely going to die. He does die. Max with the flux on point, getting beamed by Knife, who has a huge long beam. Rally from Violet is going to eviscerate Max, and it is looking tough for Crazy Raccoon here. The Kitsu on the point, but it's Knife, it's Proper. It's all of these melee DPS cleaning house. Crazy Raccoon, they're going to get Heesang staggered at the end there, and it's going to be desperate touch territory. Let's go, Shu!
Let's go. Zeta Vision in pole position right now. Sundering Blade from Proper to make the touch harder. Onto Diva right now to try and get the touch. A symbol from Spawn to help him. They TP him on, but the body block is good. He can't get it.
The overhead slash pushes the Diva off.
Yeah, the Zeta Vision will take it here and now there. And you just saw the power of that Vendetta backed up by a rally. Everything like that. Nothing they can do. And you saw good swap from Zeta Division, right? The Sigma caused Bernard a lot of problems, but once they went Sim Vendetta, that Sigma could not live. Even when Crazy Raccoon were winning some of these longer fights, as soon as that Vendetta was able to connect, Max couldn't live, and they would lose as we were heading into the late fight there. So, great start for Zeta Division, win their first map with this new roster.
Nasty, nasty performance coming through there. Fuck, dude. I usually do the 30 dumplings, but 30 dumplings is contingent on me not stopping, you know? Like, if I take breaks, I feel full, you know? Because it takes like 15, 20 minutes for your body to recognize that you just stuffed your face. I don't want the other 15 dumplings right now. Like, they're just in the kitchen. I don't even want one. I'm full. Like, 15 is actually so fine if I... What do I do?
Maybe not keep.
I guess I'll just refrigerate them and then heat them up in a pan after. Like,
yeah.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Just eat it. Just stuff yourself. Why'd you listen to chat? 30 dumplings is my normal. 30 dumplings is my normal, but I don't do 30 dumplings while casting Overwatch usually. I do 30 dumplings in a table in an Asian restaurant with a beer next to me, and it's done in 15 minutes, you know? Like, now I've completely fucked up the cadence of gluttony. It just has to go in the fridge. Literal chud take, eat the dumpling moron. I'm not gonna hear this from you right now, Zans.
Send 15 to me. Yeah, a few people are saying they can help you out with this if you need.
Nobody is helping me out. The only way the viewers can help me out right now is with a tier 1 subscription. I want 300 paid tier 1 subscriptions, non-gifted, non-prime, this month, so I get the better partner split. So if you want to help me out, it's a tier 1 subscription that makes the difference.
Are you telling me that tier 1 subscription will help increase the space in your belly? What do I want? Steak bake, sausage roll. Hold on, I'm ordering Greg's. Where is Lip? Yeah, I feel like it's kind of a sim Vendetta is pretty popular in the meta right now. So I think some of it might be that, but I don't know if in reality Stalker Heesang might just be the starting lineup. Because Lip has a good sim and everything like this, but Stalker's just in and he played pretty much only hit scan there anyway, right? So it feels like Lip's just, you know, he's with the gang, but maybe his playtime is going to be heavily reduced this season. Bacon and sausage baguettes are good. Looking into this. What have I got so far?
Subscriptions off the liminal message. Let's fucking go. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Surely they're just phasing him out before militaries. I don't know. I don't believe anyone's. We had this with a Violet situation, right? Don't believe anyone who is not actively Korean about what's going on with military service. It's just nonsense. Do you remember when Reddit told you as well the reason Proper and Stalker were fighting was because neither of them wanted to play Hitscan? It's another grow-up situation. Just don't listen to Reddit or anyone on Twitter who has no inside knowledge, doesn't know a single Korean in their entire fucking life. Don't listen to them about what's going on in Korea. Who's match free? Zan and Onside Gaming. What was I doing? Sorry, I was ordering. So, baguette, maybe a breakfast roll. Sausage and bacon breakfast? Yeah. No sauce, just spread.
I'll turn that odds.
Oh, I've missed that window. Okay. Like, what is Zan Esports versus Onside Inks? They're probably like the sort of 5th and 6th teams. They're like the mid-table in Korea. A TSL radio silent. Yeah, I reckon we're gonna have to wait until Saturday to find out. But expect to see a new face. Don't even bother guessing. Huh? You'll never guess. You'll never guess.
What's this?
Liquid people are asking about.
What?
There's actually no way to guess.
Yo. If 10 different people from this point onwards subscribe at tier 1, not gifted, 10 individuals pay, I'll leak Liquid's new pickup. How's that?
He's put a price on it. He's put a bounty on it.
In the spirit of RuPaul getting in the spirit of RuPaul getting replaced, I'll do what RuPaul did with the season 9 patch notes on the topic of Team Liquid.
I promise you as well, to make this,
Juno's Grippers, really thanks for the tier 1, 1 out of 10. Jimmy Top Sign just converted their Prime to a tier 1, 2, thank you very much.
Without Unter leaking it, right, there is no way to figure this out. I promise you, there is no way you can guess this without Unter explicitly telling you guys, so you have to.
Minyo, thanks for the tier 1. Klaus, that's a Prime, that one doesn't count, so we're at 3. Anadan just rescribed for 13, that's 4. Showbiz just converted, that's 5. Never Lucky Finn, that's 6. Wheats primed, that still doesn't count. Holden just continued 1, that's 7. Thank you, Holden. It's not Rack Attack. It's not Rack Attack. Incorrect.
Like, Rack Attack is another 8. Reddit moron.
NorCal 4G with 9. Welcome. We are 9 out of 10 right now.
Guys, you're never going to get. It's not Squid. People saying Squid. People saying Danny. You won't believe
Smiley
how far
Faces
off
with the
you
2 month. Is that... Wait, is Smiley Faces continuation, is that a new one? Because that could be 10 right there. We might be at 10.
You guys aren't close. Hunter's going to have to tell you the answer if we can get him this last sub. It's not Kaluge. It's not Sky. You guys aren't even close. No one's even remotely close so far. I can't tell you how far.
You're not even in the right continent.
You're not even on the continent, guys. Come on.
And Sulu 1702 with a tier 1. That's 10. It is Escanor.
And for those of you who might be going, Eska what?
Turtle Shell already knows. They've already written it. Someone wrote Escalor in chat. It's Escanor. Clee, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back.
The Saudi hit scan? He's going to be playing. He's their flex support now.
Escanor, the Saudi Arabian hit scan, is the flex support for Team Liquid now.
Thank you, Steos, for the 23 months. I told you wouldn't guess
Candy
it.
Kane, thanks for the 2 months. This one's for you, RuPaul. Thank you. I didn't realize that method worked so well.
I know, you got that 10 in no time at all.
That was legit instant.
Yeah. You each should have put a bigger number on that. We could have done 30, I reckon, and got it, honestly.
Shit, why did I set the bar so low? Styles, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back.
Congratulations, Dallas Fuel, for getting second place in NA. Map 1 fantasy stats are up. Thank you, Artemis. I'll take a little peep at this while we wait for...
BBC, thanks for the 2-1. Welcome.
Where are we going?
Hunter is the Skysty of co-streamers. Does that mean that I'm a girl's girl? Is that what you're trying to say? Or not a girl's girl? I don't know which one it is. I don't know the meaning of those words. I just saw them on Twitter a lot today.
How much is Escanor going to be on fantasy? It's a tough price. It's a tough price that I've got to figure out, you know.
Is this Escanor thing real? Like, is it really real?
Thank you, R&B, for the gifted tier 1 to Zelko as well. Scores on your screen. Yeah, so, from what I've heard, I think Cass just rates him. It's just like, yeah.
Cass just thinks Escanor is just good?
He's just think this guy's good. Get him in, you know?
That's just insane. It's just insane. Hunter is the RuPaul of co-streamers. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna hit 300 subs this month. Like that was actually like 15 paid subs. Like even after we hit the goal, people kept giving me the tier 1s. Like right now we're at 206 out of the 300 required for the month, and we have another 10 days until the end of the month here. So I reckon we can actually get 300 this month. Any more leaks? Let's hit it today. Fuck no.
Surely he's.
I'm happy to leak that one because it's like super inconsequential and bullshit and nonsense that it doesn't. Nobody's getting hurt by me leaking that.
Liquid are probably gonna like not announce it or something as well.
Yeah, like that
really
guy.
Surprised if there's an official announcement. They're just gonna sort of carry on. Thank you, Quadriplegic, for the 6 months. To answer some of the questions, Nonis is not a joke. Surely he's not in NA. No, he's not in North America. Maybe they can fly him out though. But he probably won't be there for week 1. Is Escanor getting paid? Yeah, why wouldn't he get paid? Shut up, Oren. Keep your silly questions to the Q&A, where you're paying to ask your silly questions.
What are you sending MP4s in my chat for, Camoran? Like, what is that?
WRN8. Thank you. Where is the new coachable video? No, there's no plans. He does play Overwatch, yeah. I actually refuse to believe it. That's the word on the street.
IVQ, you should consider signing up to the Q&A for sure. I feel like you would be Chief Inquisitor in the Q&A.
Yes, a place for curious people who want to ask our thoughts on everything.
It's the Ricky's Dust Cleaner advertisement. Fantastic. Is Escanor going to play hit scan or flex support?
Flex support, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, bros.
いや、そうなんですよね。これまたね、コーチの方も実はだいぶ人事が
Should have signed Hattie instead. Hattie's joined SSG. We got him. We beat Liquid to the punch.
ゼータに新規で入ってまいりました。
I beat that guy in an official 2 years ago. Does that mean I'd win OWCS and 8? Yeah, it does, Wilder. It does.
そうでありますね。今季ゼータは。
Escanor is the next Alpha Yi. You might be right.
Apparently, Escanor is the brother of Madara 1161, another Saudi hit scan.
Oh,
but
I mean,
I would like to know whether or not Escanor has a brother that plays Diva in the Saudi community as well. If Team Liquid are allowed to pick up a new player, why not just pick up an actual flex support and not roll swap tree after over a year? Well, I think they want a solution for the stage, not for the year, to be honest.
Yeah, like this.
Escanor is injured? What do you mean injured?
Just...
They picked up an injured player?
I'm being told from Moat, and I trust Moat's opinion on this. Escanor is a flex DPS who played hit scan in the EMEA qualifying. He's good for it on flex support. Alright, honestly, Moat, yeah, I think that's... I'd like...
What if this is like a legend tier Kasaurus scout, you know? Can we get another pause? There's still a minute of my ads rolling.
Yeah, if this could just be like a Kasaurus sweep, you know? Like, everyone talks about the Goomba scouting. No one ever talks about the Kasaurus scouting. But maybe that is about to change when Escanor takes over North America.
22,
right, are you in?
21, 20,
21,
19,
19, 18.
Just works.
Just works. It's a cast ban from Crazy Raccoon. It's a Winston ban from Zeta Division because Jumpin is in. So Jumpin's going to play the Domino, and Zeta Division they're just going to play Anna Ilari here. They're going to get all the space on the high ground as well on the opposite side. But just a very greedy comp from Zeta Division. They have to worry about these TPs. There's no Diva immediately to worry about. With Jumpin in, they sort of block for Winston, but Bull probably feels pretty on here as well. But for now, a slow and steady fight, but Shu's just beat down Jumpin. And Zeta Division taking over. Happy to play this slow fight on this first point, and they will clean that one up nice and easy. Burner's got a real chance to get some late kills here too.
Didn't mind subbing, no more ads. That's the spirit, Sulu1702. Thank you very much. It appears that whether or not it's Max or Jumpin in the lineup, Crazy Raccoon are completely lost compositionally because Burner can just play anything that counts. He's on the Diva now with the double flex, and Zeta Division, I mean, surely the wheel is the answer here, right? Can you just not play wheel anymore? Has something happened to ball to make it impossible? Like, Jumpin would rather play Diva into this than play the ball. I get that Diva is good into the double flex, but yeah, it's just too good in every situation. It's just a problem.
There's a reason when people play Sim and Vendetta, you still just play Diva into it anyway.
Yeah. Jumpin taking space towards the point. Knife charging up a rail in the back. Zeta Division already 65% on their cap. Stalker's taking it slow, trying to take a little hit scan duel here. Hard scoping. David 70410, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. Thank you very much. Stalker's still just back of main, holding down the angle. But I mean, we're already in last fight territory for Crazy Raccoon. Stalker's swinging to the side to find a pick, but there's nobody there. Jumpin's out of suit.
Yep, disaster. They've actually turned a kill off of it, though, at least. Gonna get Violet in exchange. Nano comes out now onto Bernard. He's moved back for a little bit, but he's gonna chew through this baby, no problem. It's overtime as well, so they are forced to go to point. Vigi's gonna Kitsune Rush for it. It's such a hard one, they're just gonna die. That's a disaster Kitsune Rush. He's gonna wish he can get that one back, but now it's just up to Bernard. He will be cleaning everything up on point. Proper or get out. 100-0 on this first cap for Zeta.
Jumpin is hitting his best speed flight impression. There's no need to kill that boy, guys. Come on, we don't need to kill that boy. We can just let him speed flight. Just let him fly around. Zeta Division has the best backline in the world, and it's not even close. Zeta, bomb, Captive Sun, Pulse available. Will Jumpin gobble on that Captive Sun? Who's to say? Violet's just playing main for the moment, poking as they take space. Slowly but surely, shift forward. Captive Sun straight into the backline. Hits it on the Sojin. Slips over the wall. Jumpin's on his case but can't finish the kill. Pulse comes out for Heesang, doesn't convert. And it's going to be bodies on the point for Crazy Raccoon. 3 seconds till the unlock. Crazy Raccoon, they just spent Beat and Pulse for that. Zeta are going to get another push at this.
Pressure now onto Stalker, he has the overclock, but they're in his face, and Bernard finds that kill through everything. Propper's on the backline too. They've just deleted him there. They had the ultimate. In theory, Stalker should have been able to take over with that clock, but he got no chance to use it. Burner's going to keep pushing forward now, hunting down Jumpin. A late D-Mech will be painful for him here, and he should be good to get it. Jumpin has the bomb, will commit it, forced to use it in spawn here. Zeta Division now, a chance to spread out and take good position on this point.
Yeah, Zeta can spread wide for the moment. There is going to be another nano boost from Shu in not too much time though, so it is really an uphill battle for Crazy Raccoon. Hurts to lose their beat turn. Push deep onto the point now. Violet in trouble actually, getting dived, but somehow survives through all of that. Anti onto Jumpin. Overclock from Stalker finds Violet. Pulse is massive from Proper, but before Stalker dies, before he can hit the ground, he manages to snipe Shu. Chirong with another kill. Burner and Proper have found a killer piece, but this is Crazy Raccoon's fight to win here. Remaking on the point is Burner. Somehow, wait, Jumpin lost suit to that bomb?
Yeah.
No way. That was parked on the point, was it not?
Yeah,
or was it thrown in?
No, it's just on the point.
That's
Burner
impossible.
and Proper here.
That's...
They're actually still fighting this. Proper can keep it contested maybe, but doesn't have recall. They're desperate for the flip here, Crazy Raccoon, but they just can't get it. Shu nearly has a nano, and Zeta still have control of the point. Zeta have got everyone back, and Crazy Raccoon are going to now have to do this without any ults just yet. They're desperate for any support ults. The Zeta Division were into overtime. They have the point, they have the nano ready to go. Vendetta in his face, but Zeta are playing it slow. The nano will go now, out into Proper this time, looking for it.
God.
So much damage. Suzu is there. Kiriko's still really low. Chirong can't save him from it. No chance to use these support ults. 2 down already. 2 in a row for Zeta Division. That's 200-0 so far. Violet did commit the Captive Sun. I felt like they were already dead, mate, but They're winning nonetheless.
Stunning for vibes. Oh my goodness. This is absolute domination from Zeta Division right now. 4 flex DPS players in the lobby and it shows. Burner on the D.Va doesn't have a nano boost to back him up, but he's just eating people alive every damn fight. Proper constantly on the chase as well. Everybody that has to use a Suzu, use a cooldown, Proper will be on their case running him out. Sim for this fight is brutal, but a beat push is probably the best chance that Crazy Raccoon have here. The backline for Zeta, they can both play so far away, so safe, but if you can close that gap with the beat, that's what they need. Stalker has moved off the hit scan over to the Vendetta. He's on top of Violet, hits that overhead, and that is going to be the backline just disappearing for Zeta Division. The old situation, very difficult, and Crazy Raccoon have been able to do this one lean. This time around, Bidgie doesn't waste his Kitsune Rush, so, God, they're still trading. Come on.
Yeah, they're making a bit of a meal of this here. Proper's going to find a late one. I think he can maybe stay alive behind as well. So this, in theory, should be the situations where Crazy Raccoon's comp has significant advantage. On these Kitsune Rush and on these beat timings, they should just be able to kill Shu and kill Violet every time. Knife is playing a little bit of Mystery Heroes in Spawn before eventually settling on May of all things, which feels a little bit odd. You feel like the Sim would just be more useful to them in more situations. Now they've got to walk up, and as they walk up here, this backline's going to be at real risk of just a Kitsune Rush push from Vigilante.
Kitsune Rush push available for Vigi here. Shift on for Jumbin, but it's a bit of a Kappa shift, to be honest. Knife on the Mei, slowly trying to walk his way towards the point. Recall out from Proper on the side, so it feels like a hard timing for Zeta to actually push. Vigilante use the Kitsune Rush, but I think it's been walled off by Knife, actually. Great kill from Sticky Stalker, takes down Proper. Violet's lost a pylon. Vigi's Suzu'd off most of that Cactus Sun as well. It's only on the D.Va right now, making sure that Stalker doesn't get shifted off the map here while going for his overhead, and he will finish that kill onto Violet as well. Absolutely disgusting plays from Stalker coming out on the Vendetta. Looks like Ven was the solution all along.
Yeah, look at the ult cycle now as well. They want to fight with beat push, they make it Kitsune Rush, and they win that push as well. And now they've got a beat push for this next fight. I don't think, to be fair, Zeta Division even really have a touch. They can have Tracer Sim here, but they're not going for it. So this means this beat advantage continues for Crazy Raccoon, now onto the next point as well. And as we get into these situations, this is where Crazy Raccoon, they have to capitalize every single time on these support ult turns. Hisang's going to get underneath already. Chirong's actually quite low, so I don't know if he can beat. Violet's going to find the kill. We are fighting off point 20 seconds beforehand, though, so Crazy Raccoon have time to reset, but they're chasing Hisang all the way out, and this gives Zeta Division a chance to rotate to point without the threat of a beat push.
No threat of a beat push at the moment. Crazy Raccoon, they do still have good ultimates, and really it's this double flex DPS that makes all the difference. Being able to play the Tracer then and Tracer hit scan at the same time versus this backline from Zeta, they just need constant pressure from the divers. Hit scan can't apply that same level of pressure. Huge headshot from Shu early on though, forces a beat out of Chirong. Stalker, he's going for the Sundering Blade. He hits it onto Knife, doesn't quite finish the kill with the slash, but he will finish it off in the neutral. And now Zeta Division, what have they spent here? That was only a nano boost for them. They actually get the stagger onto Burner as well. Burner's going deep, but that's a huge stagger. That buys them like another 10 seconds.
Yeah, and again, look, the same cycle, right? Kitsune Rush, chance to charge it up as Bernard's going to walk off the edge. Now they're 30% off that Kitsune Rush timing. Zeta Division as well. They use for nano and stuff in that as well, so they don't really have great ults for the retake here. And as we get into this ult game, it just feels increasingly difficult for Zeta Division, especially on the retake. But they can walk up now. Pulse Bomb going to go wide from Hisang there. She's going to avoid that one. They can start walking to point, but Vigilante, he's got this Kitsune Rush in 5%. A chance to turn the corner here, and once again, Shu and Violet are going to be put under big scrutiny from this push.
Kitsune Rush comes out in main, hard push up through main. Stalker slashing away, bomb comes out. No kill converted off that though. Crazy Raccoon still in this one. They still have the bomb. Violet with the Cactus Sun. He's looking for a backline target. Jumbin's trying to swallow him, but can't quite get it done. He hits the Cactus Sun onto Stalker. Not sure if Vigi has the Suzu to save the day. Simwall comes out as well. Jumbin needs to get back in suit. Gets back in suit, but eats a pulse bomb on the chin from Proper. Proper can't quite de-suit him though. He's Jumbin, Jesus, just going speed flying into the backline. Hisang will trade Proper, but it's not enough. Zeta Division are definitely going to be taking this one. They get the flip back, but it's that same ult situation, Xavier. Look, beat available for Stalker. When you're going up against D.Va, Tracer, Vendetta, and you have to play into the beat, what do you actually do? Shu has to play so far away to not get one-shotted. He has to play in Mozambique, and at that point, how do you win the neutral?
Yeah, it's really tough. I was going to say, the other option is they just go early with the nano to force the beat far away from point, but you can see Shu's already positioned at the back of the map here, so that's not going to be an option. He's trying to mark Heesang out of it right now, but now with the space on point, Shu is continuing to hold this nano. Going to use it defensively probably here. Beat push comes in, they're looking for a defensive nano onto Proper right now, trying to turn some kills with this onto these beat targets, but he can't find anything. They've actually killed Jumpin though. They've traded only a pylon for it as well. This beat push has found nothing. This could be the timing right now. They've got 2 rounds already. They have to reset quickly, Crazy Raccoon, but they blind the beat push.
They know Heesang's position, and this is an absolute catastrophe. The late trade onto Violet means that Crazy Raccoon will sort of be able to get back into this fight. Jumpin has to go for the touch, though, and he's going to be taking damage on the approach. Looks like Heesang's gone for a spawn kill on Violet here. Misses his pulse bomb. Shu on the flank, dueling Violet, but I think Violet's actually made it back into spawn. Jumpin's out of suit as well, going for the touch. And this is just going to be Zeta Division taking the lead 2-0. Yikes.
Yeah, they kind of left themselves no room for error, basically, by the time we got to this final point, you know? Like, one thing that's certainly true on Surabasa is the first point plays very differently than the rest of the points. In terms of the first point, especially first fight, is a lot slower, and something like an Ana or Lari, you can get away with a little bit more. But once we get onto the other points, and you have to play retake especially, it should be so difficult for that Ana or Lari to get meaningful space. But that wasn't actually the case. It was maybe 3 fights in a row between sort of D and B, where we did see the support ult successful, but once we got into that last point, there was a situation for Kitsune Rush push. For one, that Vigilante they weren't able to convert. That one really hurts them. Again, I think you can maybe come to that Kitsune Rush on first point, you know, the one Vigi tried to clutch with. When these are such powerful tools in the comp matchup, it's really, really painful to let that one go. So, big misses there for Crazy Raccoon. Question marks over why Max, we bothered taking Max out here in these situations, you know, just to put Jumpin on D.Va instead. Why didn't he just play ball? Yeah, so lots of question marks for Crazy Raccoon, but Zeta Division well and truly in the driver's seat. And I think as much as we talk about these missed opportunities with support ult pushes, we should also give a lot of credit that, like, Shu and Violet have still got it, you know? Like, these are... You put this Ana Alari backline in any other region, and that backline is just getting deleted by these type of comps, you know? But not Shu and Violet.
Oof. Zeta undefeated for 2026? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that it's too early to say that Zeta's not going to drop a map for the entire year. It's the golden year.
It's the golden year. Alright, I'm going to go get a drink and figure out my food order. So, you're in charge, Max.
Do I have to be? I was kind of enjoying the idea of him just filling the space. I thought this was AI eggs. It's a real thing, bro. That was a whole thing 6 months ago. Onto a genuine question. Why don't they counter in OWCS? Like, surely Zarya and Symmetra would smash Burner there. Jumper doesn't play Zarya. Jumper doesn't play Zarya. And I think that the comp that they wound up on was good too. Like, D.Va's good into double flex, double flanker is good into double flex. Like, it's really hard for the backline to live. Like, the backline has to play basically perfectly to not die. I mean, if you want to do like, if you want like a little analysis segment, I mean, we can watch it, right? Like, you got to look at the beat push turn. Like here. Like, you look at this beat push turn, and like the problem here is that right now, Zeta Division, if anybody is close, like if anybody is close, then they can get beat pushed. But in this neutral here, Jumpin, because he's not very familiar on D.Va, has just taken too much damage and gotten poked way too hard. So they haven't staged well enough for their beat push, right? Like, they want to step up, and their goal is to get everyone as close as they can be to the backline, so then they can beat push. But here, Jumpin, he gets spiked when he's trying to go for his initial shift. Like, he goes face to face with the Ven, and he just gets immediately pushed. So you see here, like, Tracer's set up for the dive. Tracer's set up for the dive. Backline is pretty far away though, right? Like, the Vendetta's in Mozambique, the Vendetta's just fighting on the corner. They're like trying to take a neutral first to make the enemy backline walk up. Because I mean, look at the positions from Shu and Violet, right? Like, Shu is super safe. He's in like this back room in like a tiny doorway with a mini health pack and stuff. And look at Violet's position around the corner. Like, they're so far away. But they try to go for the beat dive on a Violet, and like, there's just nobody there for it, right? Like, it's just, they're getting baited, I feel. Like, I think they should be able to win the neutral on point, or at least force the nano boost out early if Violet's playing down here. Because from down here, Illari can't do anything, right? Like, Illari can't shoot her gun. Illari can't heal anyone. Illari is so far away. But they just beat really, really early. And that's Jumbin's taking like a beating on the point, and they're not like able to stage close enough. But if the enemy backline is so far, then I think like pushing up on the point should be possible, right? Like you should be able to get up to the point or get up to like this wall here, like get closer, because Violet can't see any of that stuff. And once the enemy team has to start like actually walking into you and trying to contest the point, like take a little bit of risk, then you can go for the beat push. I think it's really hard to see like what exactly is going on here, because like you know that the Tracer's behind. You know that the Tracer's behind already, like presumably like fighting Violet or something the whole time. Thank you for the analysis, coach. Cheers, Gala. Yeah, so like there's already this Tracer set up behind. Like where the fuck even is Violet right now? Was Violet front and like TPing side to side? Violet's not even that far away to begin with, to be honest. But yeah, to go from all the way back here onto a backliner over here is quite difficult. It feels like maybe they could have done it, to be honest. Maybe it's just this overhead fucking everything up. Like Jumpman's shit. No, they're trying to take a neutral on first. So,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back, but I'm actually finishing my order now, so I'm half with you.
Why is Alari considered a flex support when only main supports player? Only flex supports player. Only. It's just fake news coming from your mouth right now.
天下分け目の超決戦クレイジーラクーン対ゼータディビジョンは現在ゼータ 2-0 マッチポイントで進行しております。
はい。バイオレット？
バイオレットダメージリーダーですねこれ。
What are people saying? I hear them saying Violet's got 9k damage, nearly 10k damage. That's a lot of damage. I knew I should have found a way to afford Violet.
Violet does kind of look like a good pickup.
I wanted him, but I couldn't afford him, you know? Fuck.
Who are you typing to, Dumpling Boy? Wouldn't you like to know, Inks? Damn, that damage? Yeah, Violet shoots. Violet Gambit was the way to go. Yeah, I took the Vigi Gambit. Smile. My roster's genuinely completely fucked for Korea already. Like we're like week 1, day 1, and already Faith was a bust. Attack is probably a bust. He hasn't
You know
even
the good
played
news
yet.
is Korea goes on for ages. There's so many more weeks in Korea than EMEA in North America, so there's time to work it back. You know, you've got work to do, but there's time to get it back.
Yeah, I mean, just having even a single Crazy Raccoon player when they've got 2 tanks and neither of them can play D.Va is probably a bad decision. I probably should have exclusively looked at which teams can play D.Va and Sim and adjusted around that.
That was the like push, because I was going back and forth on attack because there was sort of a real temptation to like, if I can find a way to not put in attack and I get someone who's better, if I can find like, you know, that, I actually beat so many people automatically because so many people are on that. But it just feels like the power of D.Va right now. Indisputable value.
Yeah, just free value for days. I'm asked, haven't watched Pro Overwatch in a long time. Is double flex support common and strong right now? And it's definitely not. The backline of Zeta Division is just like incredibly unique in having like the 2 most mechanically skilled support players in the world both playing together.
Yeah, I think almost no other team in the world could have got away with that against like.
It's like you might remember Violet. You might remember Violet and Shu both from like the OG era of Overwatch League, you know, like Violet was like the best Zen in the world in like, you know, 2020 or something. And Shu was like the best Honor in the world for like that whole period. Like they're just 2 people that have been like top tier elite flex supports for their entire careers. And you put them both on a roster together and they can do things uniquely that other people can't. Gala Marjed clear. Yeah, keep retruthing that one, buddy. Bye, honk.
Right, I've got my food orders together as we head into map number 3 here. And Crazy Raccoon needs a reverse sweep. And once upon a time, you'd talk about Crazy Raccoon and their plot armor, their ability to get out of any difficult situation at any point. But
Soju, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. Thanks, Soju.
But it's a different look roster at the moment, isn't it, out of Crazy Raccoon? And it doesn't seem to have much of the same aura, if any.
Streets have been saying that Vega Escanor is the new Shu Violet. And a ban for Crazy Raccoon, Vendetta ban for Zeta Division. Where is Lip? Dead. I need to rename that SKU name right, man. It's like the only one that just gets perma-procced.
I'm being told map 2 stats are up. We can take a little peek before we get into this Havana here as well. Can I just raise an eyebrow here? Now we're going. Now Crazy Raccoon have taken us to Havana against Shu and Violet.
Wait, I can't remove the skewed emote.
花をバンする
He's
の
no
が
interest.
ったのはクレイジーラクーンという
Yeah, not interested.
Alright, Violet got 6 points there. Burner was the big winner on 6, Proper with an 8 as
タ
well.
イミングでしっかりとチーム全体で理論値出して準備を溶かした。
うん
あのプレーがお見事ですよね。
Skewed
キルに
thumb.
つなげるというよりもダメージにつなげるみたいな。
ああいうね
Burner season. Finally, Juby's years of being a Zeta fan are paying off.
いやしかしなが
I
ら
want to say Bernard was 22. There was a point where I was considering Hambin actually over Bernard, but maybe Bernard is just the truth.
There you go, now the skewed thumb has been
勝利が見え
fixed.
てまいります
Keep watching Dirt. What are the respective hero pools for main and flex support players these days? The main supports play Lucio.
おなんだこれ
Flex supports play every other hero in the game. The main supports play Brig and a little bit of Wu Yang sometimes and a little bit of Cat sometimes from the looks of
Cat,
Crazy
yeah,
Raccoon.
the Cat
Shoes
is
having
nice.
a boogie, like, get out. Get out.
I think you might be slightly ahead of me.
そして
I'm on 9.
I'm in danger numbers. Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you on the other
Five?
side of it.
だいぶご機嫌。
Four?
Three.
I skipped back. Like, yeah.
Alright, 59.
59?
58.
Yeah, just works, mate. Just
Alright,
works.
cool. And Banara's going to be on the Orisa here. So a Vendetta ban and an Ana ban in response. So Crazy Raccoon still trying to target Shu, but you know, Abap, Ilari, really not out of place at all here. Proper's going to be on the Tracer, Knife on the Emray. Crazy Raccoon will take one look at this, and Max is over onto the Sigma as well. Interesting that Crazy Raccoon just going to play the Kiri Lucio Sim with this as well. Going Genji now, okay. So actually everyone's back into spawn. Sim, Genji, Diva, Kiri Lucio. So Crazy Raccoon, they want to go fast. And this is a comp designed to get onto Shu, to get onto Violet, to exploit this slower, less mobile, less survivable backline here. But all eyes on Stalker to find this TP timing.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see whether or not Stalker can carry here. Not really known for his Symmetra. Heesang has found a way to poke out Violet's turret early. Lots of damage coming out onto Crazy Raccoon though. This is a terribly treacherous comp to be playing into. The double flex and knife on the M-Ray. Just huge mid-range poke. Burner's already halfway to his Terror Surge. So much damage actually coming out from Zeta Division onto the Crazy Raccoon side. But I mean, that is helping them charge a beat. They're already 70% to the beat charge. Burner getting actually beamed in main already. Lamp is out. Stalker's fully torqued as well, but he can't press any further. He goes for a back TP. They step away from this one. They all escape. Vigilante and Proper are going to trade lives. Now Chirong 100% has that beat, but they need to wait for Vigi to get back. And already double support ultimate and Terror Surge are online for Zeta. So much damage in this lobby.
Yeah, everyone's got a gun, everyone's shooting that gun, and the bullets are all connecting. Now, looking for another TP timing with this beat push here. Zeta Division, they might be wise to go early if they can. You see Burner's actually playing Spear out now. He's going to get forced back. Crazy Raccoon with the Sim, they can clear it, but now the beat push comes in. They're going past. Terror Surge was out. Captive Sun window, they're using everything. They're using Sim Wall as well to keep this push going. Crazy Raccoon, but they've lost Heesang on the way in. And Violet is just in the sky. They're taken down. Chirong has found an important trade. Trades will be good. There's an override protocol from Knifebo to try and clean up these kills, and the DPS from Zeta Division will deliver. But that was all 5 ultimates from Zeta Division.
Zeta Division have absolutely blown their load in this one, but it's still not going to be easy. Diva Bomb ain't much of an ultimate, truth be told, in these matchups, and Blade, dry, no support ultimate to keep you going. Good luck getting that one off versus Shu, Violet, Knife. They are going to be absolutely pumping you in the mid-range. This is going to be so difficult. You ever just die through beat and sim wall? Well, my name is Max, so of course I have. Knife, playing in main, poking through, but just trying to maintain space here for Zeta Division. They need to stay far enough away that a shift is necessary to get any of these ultimates off. TP comes into the backline here, but Vigi's dead on rotation. That's my Vigi from Fantasy. Heesang with the blade will take down Shu in the end. He's after Violet as well. Violet shoots himself in the face. Respect. Oh, Heesang, you dirty boy. Manages to clean up Proper even after Proper gets the mega health pack. Up on the high ground, Knife is doing a little dance trying to stay alive, but he will go down. And Heesang, somebody famous for getting gapped by Proper 24/7 on the Genji, has actually come alive on it.
Yeah, huge play from Heesang there. The blade was always going to be difficult without a support ult to back it up.
And he's so cute too.
Bounds that initial kill, the deflect's perfect, the late kill onto Proper, the icing on the cake, and Stalker has found Violet before the fight has begun. So this Retake is going to be maximum difficulty here. Unless Proper can just blink in and beam Stalker here, but Stalker's got the pocket now. Bernard is going to take over the touch on the Diva. Stalker continues to get pocket at the back here. He's looking for the back line with Max. They will take care of that. DPS in the back. Shoot is completely separated. Low HP. Max will finish that one. And Crazy Raccoon took him a while, but they've got first point.
Oh heavens. First point capped. Beat, burned by Chirong for a second time. Absolutely farming these beat drops up. Double support ultimate around the corner for Zeta. Kitsune for Vigilante. Jeez. Zeta's retake is a little bit awkward. They have to take it very slowly indeed. Otherwise, they just get overwhelmed by a fast push of the Diva. The Diva, the Lucio, the Genji. Burner taking space up on the high ground, and it does look like the backline has broken through some of these chokes. Crazy Raccoon actually playing this very defensively down on the low ground. Rail being held by Stalker. Hits the shot on Proper. Absolute filth. Max up top now, trying to take down Shu inside the window. Huge damage on a Heesang as the override protocol from Knife will find two. Max doesn't get the kill. Violet, Captive Sun underneath, has killed Chirong as well. He's pushed face to face with the Diva, but Burner's right there to save him. And Zeta Division, they just clutch these unwinnable situations.
It's crazy, right? It looked like they had absolutely swarmed them. Stalker with the perfect opening pick means there's no threat to the backline. Then they've got that Kitsune rush push. They're all over it, but the peel is just insane from Shu and Violet, keeping Knife up for so long. Knife is going to come back on the Symmetra now as well after that override protocol. Nearly another beat push time for Crazy Raccoon and DPS ults as well. And Stalker, he's found back-to-back opening picks. He has another crack at it there, but it's only a body shot. Now Proper will drop onto him as well, but ult's ready to go if Crazy Raccoon want to go, but they might just be waiting for beat, playing it safe here. There's the clock. Oh, he's done it again.
Is out and Violet is trapped in the open. Another beat push comes through. I mean, Stalker just doesn't miss, does he? He's done it again 5 times over. Every time he rips the clock, he does find value. And there's no real trades here. Maybe one final touch. Proper gets unbelievable stall, so there are going to be at least 3 players back. We'll be able to have Burner tapping it, but Crazy Raccoon, with this blade, with these tight chokes under control, it's going to be really hard for Zeta to get back into this one. They're going to need some proper magic right now, or a Heesang fumble for the ages.
They're all going top. Blade on the top. Lamp has been forced. Going through. Lamp is broken down. Max combines with them there. Pulse bomb thrown out in desperation here, but Heesang manages to avoid all of it. They've got the kills to close it out. This will be second point, and they've made up a pretty good time here. They're going to have about 2 minutes for third point, which will be the most difficult, but a bit of head of steam now for Crazy Raccoon. They've got a Kitsune rush to keep this snowball going forward now, and Bernard's going to go back to the Orisa here on third point. Proper onto Genji now to match Heesang.
And the Genji mirror, this is a scary one. Heesang's been traumatized enough by this matchup. Crazy Raccoon, old situation, Kitsune rush and beat both on the cards, Max with the bomb too, so pretty good snowball potential here as Zeta Division have made a couple of swaps and they haven't quite caught up in ults yet. Shu does have a nice long sight line to drop the window, but Crazy Raccoon, they're trying to cut that down a little bit, playing as close as they possibly can. Chirong skylining, nearly taken down by the rail. Headshot lands for Stalker, but unfortunately, we're not playing Overwatch 2 beta Sojin, so that's not going to convert to a bullshit kill. Fully charged spear, knocks Heesang off the edge. Kitsune rushes down on the window right now. Vigi with a high tempo play, dancing around the fight, but these are 2 for 2 trades right now, and nobody's pushing the card for Crazy Raccoon. Proper's got nothing left. Will get run down by Heesang and cleaned up by the vestiges of the bomb. Still, nobody's pushing the card for Crazy Raccoon. They're burning these ults, but yeah, he's not even on it, mate. The point's so far away, he doesn't even have to, yeah.
He's stopping the cart with the power of his mind alone here, and that's a fight that Zeta Division will ultimately lose, but they take it outside, so they have plenty of time for this next fight. There is a beat push available, but now Zeta Division, a Terra Search, a Rally, tools to live this situation, and we've seen Crazy Raccoon fumble a lot of these opportunities into this type of comp now, so all eyes on Chirong and the DPS of Crazy Raccoon. Can they find the value this time? A little jump shot from Stalker. Knife will be able to survive that one for now. Thank you, Creed. Here comes the beat push.
Oh, the Violet!
The backline's dead. The Lamp, nowhere to be seen. They're dead. The Rally doesn't go off. And all of a sudden, there's an opening for Crazy Raccoon.
I mean, this is so hard to touch now. They have to go fast heroes. They haven't gone fast heroes. They can't touch. It's over.
It's over. Oh. Thank you, Kevster, as well, for the tier 1 as well. 25 months. Appreciate it, mate.
Evan, how come you never give me your money? Just out of curiosity, you know? Like, 25 months to Xavi, not a cent from you. Was carrying me through half of my career not enough? Looseway, thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back.
You've got this all backwards, Max. You're the one who needs to be repaying the debt here.
第3に関しては完全にスムーズに
Because he doesn't fuck with you at all? I mean, I suppose. I guess.
You know, got a message from Backbone yesterday, you know, and they're like alternating caps saying, why am I 15 points on Fantasy, Xavier? I replied, mainly ability, Jamie. He goes, oh, okay. Was worried it was about my coaching or something, but as long as it's purely on talent, it's alright with me.
It's the sneak on the roster.
Alright, this is, if you got a Crazy Raccoon player, your points are being saved a little bit now. That was a huge round in terms of point scoring for all of the Crazy Raccoon lot. And also, pretty important for Crazy Raccoon just in terms of getting themselves back in this bloody series. They're 2 down already.
Somebody save Crazy Raccoon from themselves, man. They're having a real rough run at it.
Yeah, I mean, the Savannah pick actually paying off really well, right? But they're not actually going to play Kiri Lucio on the defense here. They're going to start on Kiri Wuyang.
Is this reverse sweepable? Why not Slaughter Machine? It's Crazy Raccoon. Sure, they've lost Shu, their most clutch player, but maybe they can still clutch it with Stalker.
Alright, Cass.
Maybe in an Echo meta.
Cass Bat Brig. So, eyes on knife here for the TP rotations for how aggressive they can play here. But Crazy Raccoon will just be able to play the long sightlines in these situations. A bit of damage onto Max and Stalker allows for Walker the TP onto the high ground. They are boot back, so Bernard will not be able to get onto that one. You just get the position underneath and he can take the staircase up to the high ground now. Propper's going to swing left-hand side, but Bernard has his high ground position now and Chirong is going to get forced out.
What's good, OG Danish? Burner up top now, spinning. Oh my god. Spirit he's hung into the wall, very nearly takes him down. Violet finishes a kill onto Chirong. God only knows how that happens. And this is full steam ahead for Zeta Division now. TP forward, they're going to throw Burner into the back line. He's going to miss he's dead. Burner makes an absolute meal of that one. Max stays alive, snatches up the Mega. Stalker finds a second kill onto Knife. And Crazy Raccoon are right back into this one off the back of Burner's heroics.
Why are we throwing a horse at them? Bernard's going to go deeper. This seems a bit
They
more
pull back the slingshot, they send the horse flying.
Wait, Violet wants to turn it! Stalker's overextended! Violet's captive something into the Matrix, he avoids for Rock! He's pushing forward anyway, he can't hit his ult!
It's just the aim!
The Suzu's good, the flux from Max, he wants to turn it! Burner, they're throwing a Diva now at him, but he's going to be repelled. Kitsune rush out, Vigi turns that one, and Crazy Raccoon have all the answers to Zeta Division now. They clean up proper on the left-hand side, they stabilise, and they hold.
Oh my god, he uses the Captive Sun. He shoots it into the Matrix. He just shifts face forward into everyone. He's using the ult purely for movement. Like, this iteration of Zeta Division is so much more entertaining, you know? Like, having a real meta break team in the top teams of Korea is such a treat. Yuri, thanks for the gifts of the square thumb. That's 2 for you now. Thank you very much, mate. Stalker again with a pick onto Violet. Dash on, hits the stomp onto the Symmetra, but is somehow still alive without getting lamped or anything like that. But it looks like Burner's going to be losing his suit. And Crazy Raccoon, solid hold here. Nearly have double DPS ultimate as well. Max is farming on the Sigma. He's already 50% to another Flux. Ah, this looks good for Crazy Raccoon now.
Yeah, really good for Crazy Raccoon. They've got DPS ults to boot in this one as well, so plenty of tools to deal with what gets thrown at them. They can potentially overclock and then force this symbol out. Maybe even use it to force out the window or something as well, and then there's a chance for Heatsank. Heatsank's not going to have a Tidal Blast or much to support him on the Blade Foe, so it will be difficult. Really, if I'm Crazy Raccoon, I probably want to try and force these ults out early from them. Gonna have a window in main, actually. They just peeked that one back, and Tron's died for this foe. Propper's on the high ground with this high noon, just spots Heatsank for a second, takes his head off, and there's no chance to use these DPS ults. They're going to have to play slow to live now, Crazy Raccoon. If they get out here, they can get a recontest.
They're going to go for a recontest here. You can see Chirong's made the swap over to Lucio to taxi back and make sure that it really happens. Stalker's going to have to open things up with his overclock, though. Violet already has the sun. The symbol is immediately out, cutting down his angles. High Noon marking the payload as well. Heatsank blading in the sky, going to be Blade Jaxing as Propper shoots him right out of the air. And Crazy Raccoon, that's 2 ultimates on the recontest, plus 50% of Chirong's Tidal Blast that he deleted to swap. Zeta Division used the Cactus Sun, the Sim Wall, and the Noon. They get it through. God
So
bless
much time
Toyota.
for that from Hisang.
めちゃく
Just
ちゃ早かったですね。
whatever. I'm gonna blade. I'm gonna go straight into the sky. It's versus a high noon. It's versus Sim Water versus a captive sun, and I'm just gonna take it all in the face. Gonna be a swap now from Charong onto the brig here to help deal with that Diva threat. Hisang onto the Sim as well, so the comps are getting a little bit more similar here, but Stalker is just good for it. Again, Burner's low knife is
This
so much
guy.
damage. D-Mech and Stalker. You might have forgotten, he's been missing in action for a while, but he's still just as good as he ever was here, Stalker, and he is going to get the reset here for Zeta Division all the way out.
Yeah, sorry for swearing. I know you're on the front page at the moment. That's my bad. Insane from Stalker. He's so good. He's so good. So incredibly sharp. Hits every headshot every time it matters. Prop has made the move over to Venture now. They're trying to counter out Hisang on the Symmetra, and Venture is the way to go about it. Double flex for Zeta Division. Always going to struggle to find their angles on retakes though. Max can box them in from up top. Stalker seemingly always has a rail to counter. Charong is the odd one out on the Brigadier at this point. He can't really close the gap onto anyone.
Venture now from Proper. Stalker again hits the dink on the left-hand side. Slides back. He's gone too far though. Greed there from Stalker. He thought he could get the kill. He just goes for it. But he's going to give him an opening pick. And Crazy Raccoon, they're suddenly so low. They might give this one up for no ults. They're trying to stabilize on the left-hand side. For Zeta Division, they can smell blood. They've windowed. They pushed forward. The TP out from Hisang is good. A flux from Max. He's so low. He's missed it as well. Violet's dodged it. He's captive Sun. He's hit everyone. Violet now coming out. Will get the explosion there. Finishes off Hisang. And Zeta Division, they are all over this second point now.
That is so nasty from Zeta Division. An early feed from Stalker costs so much. Vard's going to chuck his hand underneath the desk, dry it off a little bit because he's sweating buckets. Touch. Can they even do it?
They're going for it. They don't get it though.
They fucked it up. They fucked it up. Crazy Raccoon.
Now as well.
They just feed their lives away for this one as well. They've just donated God knows how much ult charge for nothing at all. Bought them no time. Stopped the touch. Still Charong because they didn't get that tap. He's still stuck on Brigida in this matchup where versus double flex versus poke, you can't do anything at all. And this is a real collapse for Crazy Raccoon. Now, it's 2 minutes on the clock. They have ultimates, but it's really hard for them to hold on with this comp.
Yeah, the saving grace is all of these ultimates here, and there are only 2 minutes on the clock, but Zeta Division, these fights for free, gives them cart push while they're building up their ults. It gave them extra ult charge. Symbol now from Hisang to start. It's 1 HP, they have to rally to save him. The bash onto Burner as the symbols come out, so Charong can keep going here. Doesn't connect the second bash. Proper's found a kill, but a trade onto Burner gives them a tank advantage. A chance to push forward here, and they should be able to stabilize around Max now here. Full beam coming, they need to help Max. Venture on him as well. Max takes a back step here. Shield up to help Charong, not enough to save him. And his Sim Venture is starting to run him over. Max has to concede for space, but Rock is good. Defensive shield from backwards, one from Burner. They are chasing his kills. Max is going to die super late here.
I mean, this is looking like a full cap now. Charong's moved over from the Brigida over to the Wu Yang for a final recontest, but look at the absolute pace this cart is hooning forward. Look at the ultimate Zeta Division command. They can flux the cart. They can Cactus Sun the cart. Shoo, the second he sees a player, you know he's throwing down that window. Unburrow into main for Hisang. Vigilante TP's up top. They've actually baited the window with that maneuver. Nice moves from the backline. Stalker dancing with death. Max fluxed up into the air. Can't hit the rock onto anybody. Who's going to touch the card for Crazy Raccoon? It has to be Hisang once more. Charong bouncing out into the open. Captive Sun, a full miss. But this is all just stall. Even with Charong, Aga bouncing in main, Crazy Raccoon, they can't find a single kill. And Zeta Division are going to cap with even more time.
No kill. The flux there just made it impossible for Max to survive that situation, so they're able to keep forcing the cart. Everyone else has to flood forward. They've got all the ults to finish it off. And Zeta Division with a great response there. Havana normally one of the trickiest maps to attack, but apparently not for either of these teams. Great response from Zeta Division. They actually give themselves a slightly faster time bank in all of this as well. And it's all going to come down to this first point. And if you remember back on Crazy Raccoon's attack, as they're going to attack first here, they actually really struggled on first point. It took them almost 3 minutes 40 seconds to finally find the opening with one of these ult turns. So they need to do something different here.
Oh, it's attacker's advantage now for Crazy Raccoon. That's their saving grace. But from memory, their first point push was really ropey, right? It took them almost 3 minutes, and then they just snowballed through the majority of the map. Burner's 15 and 11, but I mean, even with Max just absolutely bending him over. Barrel, you've got to look to Violet, right? Violet with his 14k damage on supports, yeah.
It's just an extra DPS they have, Zeta Division. Just an extra DPS.
Lots of guns. Zeta Division have actually... Wait, what?
They've started Kiryu. It's the first time we've seen Kiryu from them as well, right? Zeta Division. So they're going to start.
Are they just like... Are they just trying to like surprise them? Just catch them off guard with this? Like, oh, Crazy Raccoon have just full swapped in spawn with 2 seconds left to the same type of comp. So this is going to be an interesting one. A crazy curveball to swap Kiryu after all this time. Bring around the side. Proper under the ground. Yeah, he unburrows on cart now. There's a TP somewhere into the back. He's getting good damage onto the TP. Great TP from Knife there. Absolute game changer. Kasaurus must have taught him that one in review. Now fully beaming forward onto Max. It's a healing TP. A Stalker goes down. Max is very low as well. And this spawn camp is looking solid. Good support ult charge generated as Max is going to get lots of healing from Chirong and Vigilante. Shu's a little bit behind Vigi on the Kitsune rush, but beats are dead even because of course Violet is pumping damage. Stalker, why are we staying Sim into the venture here? He's not. He's gone. He's
gone
He
cast.
doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah,
he's gone cast. Flashback out. Proper is in big trouble. We can't find
he
the
misses
kill
those.
Here, though. Here's the silver bullet, though. Forces everyone back, and now we can keep swinging as Heesang pushes into the spawn. Looks for Lucio. Connects with Violet perfectly. Proper can trade that kill, but trades will favour the attackers. They've lost Max's mech, so it's going to be a painful one, I think. They still need to get these kills. Stalker finds the second one now. He's still beaming, though. They're going to find a lot of these. It's a beat from Chirong. They're desperate for this. They have to get back into mech. They've had to beat in spawn versus nothing. Unbelievable value for Zeta Division.
And he had to as well. He actually did have to.
It was the right decision, unfortunately, for Chirong, but now they're just at a significant beat disadvantage.
Stalker's on Sombra.
They've got a symbol as well. Zeta Division have so many ults coming back here.
Stalker's on Sombra. What are we doing with this? Who are we hacking? What is the move with this Sombra pick? He's trying to hack the Lucio out. What are we going to see? Violet gets it off. Kitsune rushes out to Vigilante. They're trying to buy time, but there's just no ultimates for Crazy Raccoon here.
They're just off point. It's just Kaises.
Grow up. Grow up.
I mean, there were a lot of ults they had to kite, but unfortunately, we were actually pretty deep into overtime. Remember, there was a whole Chirong beat during this overtime situation, so it just expires. And oh dear, this is good decisions from Zeta Division, all paying off, right? The change to Kiryu the spawn camp in an overtime situation. And now I think Zeta Division have no choice but to do the same, right?
Do you think attacker's advantage can save them here? Do you think they can just slow play, hold for this corner, and then let the attacker's advantage take it away? Like, what do they do?
The chances to slow play. I mean, you could get away with it, right? You either play for one fight in the corner, because 2 fights is still really dodgy here, right? If you're Crazy Raccoon, you have to make sure that card doesn't move an inch.
Oh, Violet's so locked in. Oh, wow. He's ready. This is awesome. This is awesome. I really don't want it to be a 3-0, though. I want this series to continue.
Give us 3 more maps, you know? Like, just let them keep playing.
Ah, great. Hazard skills is just fed on an ult, saying Benji wouldn't have seen on that. Right, yeah.
Alright, Crazy Raccoon are going just Sim, Cast, either Kiryu. So they will be spawn camping. They can't let that cart move at all. They will have to play for that late recontest if they do lose that one. But look at this. Burner has gone Zarya. So a Sim beam, a Zarya beam. This Diva is about to get fried. Stalker needs to do so much here to try and help with this comp because Max is going to be perennially on the back foot. Coming out now for a bubble timing from Proper to try and put Stalker under that pressure. They're kiting back, but they can't have a payload move. Max is moved back in. They TP him. They're just going to slow it down. But this means we're now in 1-5 territory.
100% 1-5 territory now. The card has moved, so it's all about charging up ultimates. The supports for Crazy Raccoon are both behind, but every time this venture goes for a turn, you can see nothing but backstepping happening from Crazy Raccoon right now. They need to get in there. They need to make something happen. They flipped the map, but they haven't found a kill with their flip. Full beam damage from Heesang onto Knife. Knife will fall before Heesang is traded out. Proper goes down as well. They must kill Burner. They must save Stalker. The turret is saving the day here. Who's touching the cart? Violet goes down. He can't do it. He can't do it. She can't possibly do that one. Let's be real. Like, I mean, the girls in the crowd were feeling it too. You heard that screech, but like...
He was 1v5 on half HP, but the cards now move. We are in last fight situation here. Chirong has a slight beat advantage over Violet here, and might be all the difference making a slight sim advantage. Stalker, though, they need to keep him alive. High Noon swing coming back. Proper might be in trouble here. Where we go in? Bubble to get him out. TP onto the high ground. Burner, he turns out half HP, but no kill. Beat push to go. Violet has the beat coming back.
Better beat for Violet.
But not in time for Knife. It's a later beat though. Can they find the value? Kitsune rush out for Shu as well. Vigilante does not have it yet. Heesang is so close to ult. Vigi is so close to
Crazy
ult.
Raccoon
Crazy Raccoon. They need the ult. Symbol comes through right now. Burner's walking forward 80%. He has no choice but to go into a full beam. They will see Niner in the end. And Crazy Raccoon send us to another map.
Attacker's advantage, tired. That's all I have to say. Subscribers don't get ads, everybody. Never forget, subscribers don't get ads. Words to live by.
Alright, 27% Crazy Raccoon believers going to be rewarded massively in the predictions for that one as well.
そして最初の仕掛けるね TPZY からの、D バによるその仕掛けによってワンピック人数差を生み出していた
Rick T, thanks for the prime. Welcome.
Zeta Division give them their first problem here, their first adversity. A dropped map.
Subscribes, Gus Ring. Where's your sub, mate? Where's your sub? Nuva, thanks for the prime. Welcome.
延長戦の部分でね、曲がり角で終わったタイミング。あれは試合からしたら。
Block his ass. Omink, thanks for the prime. Welcome. Did they do a big break after 3 maps in Korea? I can't even remember, man.
Yes, this is actually going to be our first like sort of half time. So we got a bit of time right now if anyone wants to get a drink or whatever.
I'll open one for you. I'll open the Aga loot box for you, Jordan, because when you put something in a sub message, Nightbot doesn't even pick it up, I think.
Where is Lip? I promise you, Lip wouldn't be solving this.
Oh!
Like, Storm's been unbelievable.
Oh! Hippodrill, thanks for the prime. VO Probation, thanks for the 5. Community gifted. I had to box the camera for a second there. And the Sunlux, thanks for the 100 biddies.
He put on his boxing voice as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yep, we got the drops here, Yad. Looks like my Nightbot has decided to take a day off or something, but yeah, we've got the OWCS drops here. Don't worry. Give me top sign. Thanks for the 100 bits. Wanker. Yeah, I mean, you gave me $1. You can say it.
Thank you, Eltar91, for the 15 months as well. Welcome back. Sun is out. OWCS is on. We're so back. Yeah, it's actually really cloudy here in Nottingham, but it's been sunny lately. It's getting there.
Someone gift Nightbot. I mean, I can give Nightbot a permanent subscription, you know? Like, the bot. You can give the... I think you can give 3 bots permanent subscriptions to your channel. Stalker cannot do more. I mean, Stalker on that, offense
Attack.
And defense. I suppose the defense second point onwards he was quiet, but that offense just John Sojourn. Defense first point John Sojourn.
Yeah, well, I think actually the second point defense was probably mostly his fault because he gets carried away on his left hand side. He pushes for the kill and he just provides the opening pick, which means Zeta get a very quick second point and sort of snowball from there.
Ghostly, yes, thanks for the 100 bits. Kill that boy. John Cass on the final attack. I mean, on A1, when he's just like permanently alive and like every time they're on his POV, other than those 2 shots he missed on the flashbang venture, he's actually just like permanently max damage. Just weaving in and out of the fight, like just somehow not dead, like Cass at that
shots.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we grind Max into a fibrous powder?
We can. Yeah, why not?
Fuck it.
There was I missed it earlier, but there was a bit where we were talking about the problems with Max, and someone in chat was like, "Why is Unter being so self-deprecating?"
This Max guy's fucking terrible.
Unter in the morning, in the mirror every morning. This guy's just terrible.
Oh shit, someone just gave me... I have to stream Elements open that to see what it was. What are the chances it was a Joe Mason? Don't know. You need to source a thank you Wizard Hyung emote. If someone wants to make a thank you Wizard Hyung, I'm sure we can make it happen. Thank you Anonymous for the $5.
This is the aim
thank
training.
you Eileen for the hundo. Yeah, Wizard Hyung needs to teach me how to aim. Will we see Mercy Overwatch next? Probably not. Make the trap great again. Welcome. Huck Guy says, is this the first match? Which other teams have played today? We had a dog fight. Sorry, not a dog fight, a shit fight in the first map. It was Cheeseburger versus Pokerface. It's Cheeseburger versus Pokerface. It was grim. This is the second match of the day. When's the NA match first time? Oh, it's like Or maybe 7 a.m. or something. Let me look at my calendar.
Yeah, so it's tomorrow. It'll be. I think there's 3 EMEA games first tomorrow.
7 a.m. Sunday for whoever was asking about the Australian time. If you're in Melbourne. Why am I not making a coffee right now? This feels like coffee time.
Yep. You're probably not wrong.
What's that ghostly ass?
Kananta moves to
Love
London,
that
so
boy.
Kananta move to London so we can have another King's Row Max map. Yeah, okay. Looking into this.
Thank you, Wizard Hyung. If someone puts it on, you can add it.
How was McGreg's? It's not arrived yet, so to be determined. Big scores on Crazy Raccoon side here. 42-6 for Max. 42-11 for Stalker.
God. Busy with them heels, though.
Why did they replace Lip? I mean, Stalker's just world class. Just world class. I think Lip now, really, I think we saw sort of towards the tail end of last year. It's kind of like he's beyond the peak, you know. He's peak graph. He's on the wrong side of that curve now. So I think Stalker's an unbelievable upgrade. One of the best players in the world, demonstrating it here despite Crazy Raccoon struggles. So yeah.
Hey, Cotton. I think the double flex DPS flexibility is like super valuable. It didn't really pay for them on Suravasa, but you could see the shades of it, right? When Stalker's able to just get off hit scan and go over to the Vendetta, and he's like just as good, and then has a counter to the double flex stuff that's getting played. I think having those two in the lineup makes sense. 6 years of consistency from Lip, no one's beating that. I mean, Lip has like the best career of like any player in the game, I think, in terms of just like I think every single year he's like won a global major. Wait, did you actually get that, Suki? Is that real?
The hit scan is knife on Zeta Division, but obviously they have a similar situation where they have that flexibility, so there's options for, you know, if Knife wants to play Sim, because Knife is very much the Sim player for him, then there'll be times where Knife is playing Sim and Proper will do the same.
Alright, we're going to 5. Milgara's in for burner.
Where he swaps between Venture and Vendetta and Cass or Sojourn or whatever hit scan as well. And we're going to see, yeah, Milgari debut here for Zeta Division. I was gone for a second. Did Kaiser hit a big shatter? Drinny, you've been in a coma. You've been in a coma and 8 years have passed. If someone could catch up Drinny on the previous 8 years.
Milgaru believers scream. Nobody's screaming, bro. Chat's muted.
I'm not sure, Nico-san. If you run into trouble, you can always join the Discord and start a ticket, and someone should be able to help you. Hilarium is screaming. We got a single screamer. You should add a compressor to Discord. We're not using Discord, which is maybe an initial problem. Unter to balance his voice and turn him down a smidge for future. Sometimes he is way louder.
Is that like volume normalization on my thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have? I thought we turned all that stuff off. We're using TeamSpeak, I guess, for context here.
No, you're getting whatever my stream gets, which has a compressor on it, but I don't think it's very aggressive.
Okay. Alpha says not a bad shout, to be fair. So
I have a compressor, but like my compressor settings are. I mean, I'll just show Alpha and he can just tell me what's wrong with him.
Yeah. So just like just like crank the aggressor up, essentially, right? They did.
Yeah. I show Alpha what the compressor settings are, and maybe he can fix them.
Okay.
No goop left. Ads. That's what I meant to say. Are Unter and CommanderX on a Zoom call for this? Yeah. Alright, maybe. Wait. Come on, Alpha. Let me know. Let me know.
クレイジーラクーン
対するはイラリー版です
Yeah, exclamation mark compress enter.
しか
He's
Yeah, let's
replied
see.
settings are fine. GG.
さっき終盤して今回はバイオレット版ですね。
Settings are fine. Actually, really aggressive.
It's
So I don't
absolutely
need to change
aggressive.
anything, and people are just complaining to complain, or
全然そんなことなかったですね。
Cloud Solari's too good. They had to ban it.
ゼ
I mean,
ー
Zeta
タはそういうわけにはいかない
Zeta Division has banned Diva.
やっぱイラリーいるんでしょ
Wait,
So I guess
question,
this is Max versus Milgizzy.
question for Alpha. Then I've also got like Unter turned up slightly on my end because he's kind of quiet. Is this possibly what's causing it?
これもね、想定してなんだろうな、準備に出してメインタンク同士にするかなとも思ったんですけど、まあ、今回マックス継続ではあったので、
Yeah, I don't know.
まあ、となると、
Yeah.
なんだろうな、だいぶタンクのその制空権みたいな
And
と
these,
ころ
these
で
things are
Never
such like a
credited
bottomless
Moira
well
or
of
something.
like what's what's tweaking what or what's affecting what.
He says it's just a chatter chatting, bro. Like it's not something that's
Okay,
like, feasible
okay.
to fix.
まあなので、
Not
Okay,
something that
then.
we can like live control.
どういう札を
It's just
切っていく
me
の
being
か。たまにマックス
inconsistent with
ウィ
my
ンスを使い
volume
ます
because I get loud when it's a loud moment.
もう本当にたまに
Yeah,
ですね。
I imagine probably half of our problems with volume is probably current like comes more from bad mic etiquette than anything
本
else.
人たちの
Yeah.
本来のねピックではないので。
All right, point scores. This is for the Havana point scores here. Max with an 18.5, Vici with a 17.5. Nice, Max. Stay firm with that pick. Stalker on 12.5. Violet actually hit a 15-pointer despite losing that map as well.
そしてメンバー的にはもう
This game is just so fire. Literally shaking watching this shit. Dog, you might have Parkinson's or something.
What if he
Can you
just
tell
does
us a
have
fun
Parkinson's?
fact about yourself? I'm 28 years young.
このようです
Hi,
ね。
Lenny. Hi, homosexual.
That's not, why you didn't say it like it was fun?
It's a really fun fact about
た
me.
だこれ
It doesn't sound very fun.
お互い
You're 37 years old, but I look 17 after X. That's the rub.
ボールもいけますからね。
そうですね。だからまあクレイジーラフとしてはちょっとウ
I'm
ィ
gonna
ン
make
スト
that
ンをカウ
coffee.
ンタ
Hang
ー
on.
するような構成
Be
という
right
の
back.
が
Alright, alright, alright.
考えられますが、まああるいは
Gagging for this food order. When's the next HSR stream? A while.
そういう戦い方になるかもしれませんね。
No, so saying thanks for 100 bits.
まあ何はともあれ今回はイラリーは出てきませんから。
そうですね。
Alright, what's going on?
火力出し出しサポートが
Taking his jacket off? Get comfortable. You take your time, mate. Take your time. We're not all waiting for you. So take your time, get comfortable.
それこそルシキリなんていうね形もデータ取れるでしょうから。どうでしょうか。まあ今のとこ
I
ろ
got my KFC ready. Oh, that's an... Well, I don't know what time zone you're on, but that feels like an early KFC, maybe.
構成を強いてくるかどうかはまあまだは。
Yeah, I'm gagging for my Greg's order. Cannot wait. Do you think Lip will play more than he sang? No, I think definitely in this meta, I think Unter was right in terms of the flexibility from Stalker to go from A to B, and the power of stuff like Sim and Vendetta and everything right now just leads to that being better, essentially. Oh, that bracket command might be up to date. Maybe Panic look at that. But I think that this combination is just going to be better. But I wouldn't be surprised if he sang and Stalker are just kind of the DPS combination we see almost regardless of meta for Crazy Raccoon this year.
なんで明らかにダメージを負ったのはクレイジーラクーンがあるでしょう。
So I think, you know, like Lips had literally an unmatched career. Yeah, if you head over to owtv.gg just to the homepage, there should be like you should be able to get the tournament through that. But I'm sure one of the mods can drop an update when they get an opportunity as well. All right, so Blizzard World. Chance to come back into it now, Crazy Raccoon. They're going to ban the Alari, which obviously Violet has been doing significant work on. Zeta Division going to ban the Diva instead to try and enable Milgaru to maybe play a little bit of dive. And now, the question has to be, what does Bernard's flexibility look like? What's his choice now with his Diva banned as we head to a map like Blizzard World, which is one of the bigger, more open maps, one of the more dive-favoured maps in general? How does he try and solve for this problem? Milgaru going to be starting on the Winston here, and Max will be starting onto the Orisa, which is... I think I said Burner. I meant Max. Just... They all blur into one. But yeah, the question is, how is Max going to respond? And Max is going to respond by playing Orisa. And this is going to be a big struggle, I think. We've seen the Orisa struggle, particularly for Sungan, on some of these larger maps over on Navani in our first series here. And I think there's a chance this one falls into the same category. It is Kiri Lucio alongside this one. So, Zeta Division, in theory, a very powerful ban situation for them.
Hello, 33, 32, 31. 30.
Just works.
29. Just works. Fantastic. Cartman, thanks for the 12 months. Welcome back. Nelzo, thanks for the 100 bits up on the high ground. We do have Stalker holding it down with a huge backline pocket. He's got Chirong basically bodyguarding him up top here. Milgaru is in the lineup, which means that Zeta Division will not be winning this map under any circumstances whatsoever. Milgaru is staging on the right, trying to set up, but they are trying to clear out the Tracer first. Heesang has been bullied back, but a couple of shots splash out onto the backline, and Zeta Division taking things really slow. Jump up top now for Milgaru. They're going to break that bubble in no time at all. Knife goes for the railgun, but can't convert the kill. Now he slides up top into the bubble that is somehow still alive, and Stalker's dead to Knife. Absolutely chopped up. A second slide here for Knife. Really dancing with death, being quite aggressive indeed. But Zeta Division, they are just bodies on the point. They want to convert these final kills. Nice moves from Knife there to wrap back around, and that's 3 for the young gun.
Yeah, the problem for Crazy Raccoon is really, this is probably one of the better points for the Orisa out of all of the ones coming. The second point's going to be particularly difficult here. You can see the swaps coming through. Chirong is going on to Lucio. Max has gone Mauga now as well. So Crazy Raccoon having to hit an emergency Max Mauga to try and get themselves out of this one. They will have that big frontline battle, but because of a swap to Lucio, the ult state's really bad for Crazy Raccoon. It's a double support ult versus 1 from Zeta Division. And Milgaru, he's going to match for Mauga. Alright, I knew it was a Mauga meta.
Milgaru, hey, oh my god, bruh. Don't even start with me. Nuclear, I'll take your mod away. I don't need to hit spam out of you. Kitsune, available for both sides. Beat push forward for Violet. Huge damage on a Milgaru right now, though. High note in response, but oh god, it's Stalker that's going to go down. The clock is out. Everything in the kitchen sink going into this fight. Milgaru is so low right now. Heesang finds a second. Knife will snip him up, but does look like Knife is actually the raid boss right now, getting every final blow for the Zeta Division side. Car keeps on rolling.
Good fight for him as well, but it did cost him more of those ults. Strong's now going to have a significant beat advantage, and in theory, a great chance for Crazy Raccoon to stabilize here. The cages are coming comically slow. We're about halfway there on both sides, so all eyes on Chirong to get this next beat timing. In the meantime, the Sojans are going to get lots of opportunities to farm rail off these Mauga, and therefore lots of opportunities to hit one of these things. You can see Knife looking for it now, but Stalker gets the better of him. He's been getting the better of everyone so far in this series. Now he swings in looking for a little bit more. Big damage onto Shu, but no kill. Now eyes onto Chirong. No miss from him as well. Counter pin comes through underneath. Proper's found a kill, but Crazy Raccoon, they have enough to stabilize in this fight, and they didn't even have to use beat for it.
Stalker, all he had to do was match Knife on the hero, and straight away he's shown it up. I'm not gonna turn up the game volume, because if you couldn't tell, there are 2 Japanese casters speaking over it. So if the game volume goes up, the Japanese voices go up, and that makes things harder and harder to hear and harder to cast. What did I miss? Why are we on Mauga? Nobody knows, Winter. A Diva ban does a lot when you've got Milgaru versus Max. Can you cast? I can hear my coffee boy.
Alright, you get yourself that coffee. Beat in the hands of Chirong as we come up to the cages for both teams as well. Violet is catching quickly on that beat though, so if Zeta Division play it slow enough, they can take a much more even ult trade situation. They just have to be careful not to go before Violet gets that beat. Big dink onto Milgaru, who's awfully low. Can they find the kill? Milgaru's found his way onto the Mega, so Zeta Division will be able to heal through that. Wait and go again, but Crazy Raccoon going up to a 5-bank. They want to go for it as well. Big slam, big cage in. Milgaru will respond. Beat over the top. Max is going to cage back. Violet goes for a beat, but it's too
two-man beat.
Only gets a 2-man beat. Doesn't catch Milgaru. From Heesang. Dropped on Violet's head with a C9. Unbelievable. Zeta Division have robbed the bank. They lost that ult trade so hard, but they've C9 for point. And Zeta Division, unbelievable.
Violet 2-man beats. Heesang gets a triple pulse bomb, and Zeta Division win the fight. Get out. Get out. That is not legal. That's not okay. Knife overclock available now. Zeta Division, they've absolutely robbed the bank. They have ult advantage now. No recall for Heesang, no recall for Proper either. Both Maugas touching tips, clashing in main. Overclock and Kitsune Rush both burned at the same time. Knife takes down Chirong in the scrap. Knife takes down Sticky Stalker as well. And it's just absolute free fall for Crazy Raccoon right now. That is an egregious way to lose second point, and then they've lost this trade on third as well.
Even ult trade only on 3rd point as well, and now it's just going to become a race of beats. Violet is slightly ahead now, as you can see Proper trying to hunt down this Tracer behind, but Heesang has that mini control, so Proper can't really push for position just now. These Tracers will stalemate it out as the cart continues to move forward off screen. You can see they've got it halfway through this third point as Crazy Raccoon looks to find that stabilization. All eyes on the Lucio's though as they're both racing towards this beat.
Both Lucios so close to beat. You can see Chirong just trying to play slow and charge. Stalker, would you believe he wins the railgun duel versus Knife again? Nice little headshot there to stabilize and slow things down as he just goes for more and more. Hits every damn shot. You know, you can tell that Stalker was taught to aim by Wizard Hyung. You've seen that video, right? You know what I'm referring to. Beat comes out from Violet. Chirong in response with a counter beat. So both beats just going to be leisurely exchanged. Knife swinging main with a rail. They're trying to pin Violet to the wall right now. Poor bastard is absolutely running for his life. But Chirong is actually the one to go down. Here comes the pulse of Doom and Despair. Takes down Knife with it. Violet's going to fall over as well. There's another pulse from Proper into the grab. But this time around, I don't think Proper's going to be able to solo C9 the cart. He kills 2 inside the cage, actually.
He's making a go of it, yeah. It's a 1v3, yeah, but a little bit scary.
Insane.
Will stabilize out. Pulse bombs gonna just lead to trades on both sides, which will favour the defenders. Kitsune rushes will be the next one. Overclock's coming up for both. Stalker's actually got the advantage in the overclock chart since he got that pick in the previous fight. So a chance to lay those on top of each other and a window of opportunity for Crazy Raccoon. 1 minute 20 on the clock, so time is against Zeta Division now as well. They're gonna go aggressively in. Stop comes through from Max. They want to push in. Kitsune rush push, and Zeta Division actually, I think they're just going to accept this as a lost fight. Let the kills go through. Proper's found a trade, because of course he has. There's a slide in behind as well. They should be able to deal with that one as well. There we go. Crazy Raccoon hold, but now they're at an old disadvantage for this final engage.
Thank you, Wizard Hyung. Every time we see a pop-off moment from Stalker, we have nothing but Wizard Hyung to thank, I'm afraid, because he taught Stalker everything that he knows by teaching him how to aim in the off-season. He's saying pressing forward now, just trying to mark out Proper. He has control of the Mega, so he's going to snatch that one up. Of course, there's a mini behind Proper, so they're both just fine. Kitsune rush in main from Shu. It's very far behind. Clock comes out in response from Stalker. He just leans over to the side but can't find anything. Now Knife is pressing back in with his own overclock. Huge damage onto the Malga in main though. Neil Glizzy unable to continue pressing forward. Crazy Raccoon, they've got no ultimates to keep it going, but their kite is phenomenal, and Knife, he's fumbled this one. He hits the headshot onto Stalker, but he can't finish the kill. Now we're in last fight territory. 15 seconds on the clock. Beat ever so slightly ahead for Violet. Chirong, he's only 5% away though. We're about to see another clash on the payload. Beat comes out for Violet. Who's touching the cart? It's Heesang on the cart, but Stalker's gone down. Pulse bomb comes out for Heesang. Already a one-man advantage for Crazy Raccoon. Max is 90%, but it's just not going to happen. And it does look like Zeta Division are going to cap the map in OT.
Unbelievable. It's just a beat charge difference in the end, ultimately, there. Violet goes a little bit beforehand. Crazy Raccoon have no choice but to go to the payload because the cap is right there. Chirong, by the time he gets the beat off, Stalker is already dead, and the Sojins carry so hard in this sort of Tracer, Sojin, Malga, Kiri, Lucio, Mirror we found ourselves in. The Sojins do so much, so losing a Sojin right at the start. I think Max didn't even get the beat either from Chirong as well because of the rush nature of it all. So the slight difference in beat charge there makes all the difference for Violet. Full cap for Zeta Division. Got to be happy with that. And we'll see what Zeta Division starts on here, because I can't envision they will actually continue starting Malga. They might just start on, maybe they'll try the Winston again. But that's a really
I would love
good
to see them
Zeta
try the
Division.
Winston so they can lose, yeah.
I mean, it all comes down to that, the second point, right? That second point, Crazy Raccoon looked like set to just be rock solid until the C9.
Yeah, it appears that a lot of people in my chat right now are watching, which is good.
Let us know. Yeah, Proper's 20-1. That's alright.
Alright. Malga versus Malga, off rip from the looks.
yeah.
Apparently it's just pure respect, and Proper's decided that Tracer is the hero. He's just, you know, well and truly torn. I think the Kiri Ana here, bit of a liability, but as long as you have long sight lines, you have high ground, it can work. It's a real shame that Max can't play the Diva here, of course, but do you think Sigma could work on this point, or is that Kappa?
Maybe on this point. It's interesting that Zeta Division actually trying to play a greedier backline here. Obviously, one thing that also will probably become a theme as we go through this is you don't need to ask Zeta Division twice to try and get themselves onto a double flex support backline. They'll start Ana Kiri, but in theory, if the distance can be closed onto this Ana, Shu is going to be a very tradable guy in all of this here. If they play slow, the nades for sleeps, this can allow them to win the Malga frontline. But in theory, I expect very much for Max to get in a position, then just send it with Miss Stomp, get on top of Shu as quickly as possible.
Oh my god, Milgaru is already getting worked in the neutral. Tracer peppering away behind, but it is just a peppering as Knife is going to take down Heesung. They're still chasing for Milgaru actually, but it doesn't look like they're going to convert the kill. Knife dropping in from behind, hits the shot onto Chirong, hits the shot onto Vigi, and Knife, my god, he's absolutely unleashed. Now they're staggering out Max a little bit too, going to force him to take his life into his own hands, and that's a first push already done from Crazy Raccoon. Really, it's just Heesung getting picked on the Tracer there that makes all the difference. Can't go down early like that, but it has happened. Now Crazy Raccoon, next turn, look at the ults they have to fight into. The Nano's going to be available, clocks ahead.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for him here. Crazy Raccoon really need no support ults. Again, similar to what we saw on Sarabasa, the Kitsune Rush, the beat timing, these are going to be the key ones, especially in that beat since they have their own Kitsune Rush. But it's Zeta Division whose support ults are ahead. They're rotating through right-hand side now, Crazy Raccoon, but Max has taken a beating. That will obviously allow him to catch up on his ult charge a little bit. But you can see Zeta Division very aware of what rotation is underway and which direction they want to go right now. So Shu continues to hold on to the high ground here. We'll be looking to drop off that once Max gets into sort of stomp range there. Sleep is thrown out early from Shu, finds nothing though. Now the Skate come through. He's going to take a bite actually. The stop there. The counter stop from Milgar is big. But Stalker gets the kill nonetheless. Stalker's looking for a second one. Knife shuts him down, but the trades are even. Kitsune Rush on the low ground here. Violet still has one to match if he wants, but the chase is on underneath. They're trying to beam down, but they've lost him. Violet's got the kill. He's not even used the ult. Milgaru's still alive. He's going to get all of them here as well. Milgaru versus 3. He's going to turn his back so he can't get traded. And Milgaru counter stop. Huge fight. And Zeta Division, unbelievably, didn't use a single ult in that situation.
Oh, that's just unreal. That's just unreal. Max pushes in, trying to take down Milgizzi. Can't finish the kill. Dies as his shout comes on. And now Zeta Division. We've got 5 ultimates. There's only a minute and a half left for Crazy Raccoon's push. Knife, immediate rail onto the side. Tracer force back. Shu, just comfortable on this back high ground. You can see they want to go for a little beat push here. They've baited out the push immediately, but it's just Chirong stuck in the cage. Walk into the cage now for Stalker. Max is already dead, and they might just eco this one. Cage for beat and nothing else. Oh, yikes. Crazy Raccoon. Almost down to their last coin.
Yep, they're going to have Cage for it. He's had one for a late pulse bomb as well. Was on to Proper too. Proper had recall. Is he saying okay? He's going to die. He gets Mega actually. He survives, but look here. Violet is with him right now.
He's wasting time here. They can push main.
Violet can't find it. Violet just get the kill, but now Proper and Violet slightly out of position. Has Max found all timing for this Cage? No. The answer's no. It's just going to be a full reset. Now Crazy Raccoon will wait for Heesang. They have this Cage. They have this clock. They need to connect onto the back line here, but Zeta Division, they just nano clock if they want here, just try and kill through despite that Cage.
Oh no, this is an absolute disaster. Vigilante still doesn't have the Kitsu either. Up in main, Knife is just fearlessly swinging into Max, rips the overclock. Max is in trouble. Counter nano, counter stomp, farewell Max. That's 2. I mean, Crazy Raccoon are done, mate. Knife is, yeah, great. He's making me eat me words.
Yeah.
But Proper steals his ace, dog. But yeah, Knife, I mean, just had a nuclear performance on the Sojourn for the entire map. Like, how's he done that? He's just killed 5 every fight.
It's a huge Malga gap as well, I think. Like, how many times did we see Milgaru just sort of come out of nowhere in that last Cage fight, on that fight onto the high ground here? Krusty really excited about this, you know? Like, big win for him in their first game. You can see all smiles right now. And the Zeta Division might have finally found a winning formula that can get him to a LAN.
Oh my god. I mean, the backline plays coming out from this roster are just next level constantly. They have so much flexibility. But was the problem. Everyone's saying that Lucio Kiri is like absolutely hard meta and you must play Lucio Kiri everywhere, and then this team comes out and just does it for like a tiny little amount of style points and they don't even win when they do it.
Just like a tactical decision right in overtime to get more fights, yeah.
Every double flex situation, they make it work. Milgaru hate, can't hear.
I feel like as well...
I mean, Milgaru was gapping Max, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like as well, I'm still in no way convinced double flex is actually the answer. Unless you have Shu and Violet as your backline.
Oh yeah, it's not that it's the better comp, it's they're the better players for the comp, you know? Like they... Yeah. You can't just copy-paste that to the other team. You need the players for this shit. Are you doing crazy long streams this weekend again? Oh, Pirate! Thank you. What is that? Oh, it's a Z. Thanks. Yeah. I'm probably not going to do like ridiculously long. I'll go long after this, but I'm going to sleep on the weekend after these games. Like I'll sleep between Korea and EMEA on the weekend. Otherwise, I'll like literally die. Yeah, I don't want to die. So today I'll go long and go play 6v6 for 6 hours or something. But on the weekend, I don't think I can possibly go long. Die on stream for 300 subs. Ooh, now you've piqued my interest.
If they're tier 1s, he'll literally do it.
Yeah. I mean, if I can hold some of those tier 1 non-gifted non-primes, that would be fantastic. Because you know we're pushing for 300 this month, right? Alright, let me run some ads. If you get the ads, it means that you're not subbed.
It feels like it has to be the backline. Maybe even Violet, yeah. It's one of the two of
Stalker
them.
from the defeat screen. Like,
not sure keys are. When they turn it off, they turn it off. It's sort of out of our hands. So mine will be on as long as they leave it on.
We can't tell you exactly when the drops will end because the powers that be decide when the drops ends. And we are not the powers that be.
No,
We are
if
just
it was up to us,
victims of circumstance.
we'd never stop dropping. It'd be drops all day, all the time. But,
Ooh, C1.
the big man
CW1411. Thanks for the paid tier 1. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Knife for $20. Yeah, I got my knife for $20. At least he's carried my roster. I could have had Violet and I gave up on him though.
God, if I should have found a way to afford Violet, you know, I should have found a way.
I mean, I could have had it all. I could have had it all.
You could have had Guthrium into Violet.
I could have had
into-
Guthrium,
yeah.
Violet, Knife. Yeah, I would have had even more. Would have been it. Would have been the one. The old man still has it. Yeah. He's aight, I guess. He's aight.
Thank you, Ash, for the 22 months, and thank you, Brooklyn Banana, for the 9 months. Prime and a tier
Holy
1, respectively.
Shoo, man. Every time I see the guy, he just gets better and better. Aging like a fine wine.
I have Violet and Knife. You're in a great position there, Sand. Proper and Stalker are so good. Imagine if we put them on the same team. Could you imagine?
割といつもキラキラしてるタイプではありますけど、割とキラキラしてるけど毎回。いつも以上にね。
Violet using all these skills he's acquired in tier 2 EMEA. Yeah. He really, you know, he went back to his roots, he developed. Yeah, there's a new link, am I saying this? Solomonte. It might be if you're going through the website, it might be the old one. If you hit like !fantasy, you should get the one. It'll sort out your cache as well.
まあこっちもちょっとね緊張はねもちろんあった中ではありましたけども。 しっかり書いてよかったなと。いやまあもっと CR だからね言えますよね。これは言う資格がねある唯一のプレイヤーかもしれません。
Just chatting.
Map 4 stats are up, which means the overall stats are up as well. You want to see some numbers?
I don't want to see some numbers. I don't want
Let's
nothing to do
see.
with that.
Blizzard World was 5.5 pointer for Vigilante, actually. 14.5 for Knife, the big winner there, 36 and 5 KD. Milgari scores well, obviously only comes in for a map though. Total, Shu continues to score well. Total scores on the board, it's Violet is the big winner. 39 points for Violet.
Youch.
Knife has a 35.5 as well, second in all of that. Vigilante actually gets 28 points, as does Max, despite the loss. Strong on 26, Stalker on 26, so actually a lot of points to go around, unless your name happens to be Jumbin, who got -1. So Jumbin's one map on Diva, not one he's going to be wanting to remember anytime soon. Again, Burner and Milgari suffer a little bit because they've sort of split the playtime, right? Like, you add their points together, it's 28, but Burner only gets 17 because obviously they split that map. He's sang with 10 overall as well. Probably mostly just a situation where he's playing the Sim and Vendetta quite a lot.
Wait, Tikazu is Thanos this week? Please don't even remind me that Tikazu exists. Please. After what we just witnessed, I don't need to know about Tikazu's suggestions. Tikazu was perma-clanning me about not taking Guthrium, and now I'm look at where we're at.
いやー
Why is he touching his nipple on stage? He's pointing at the Zeta Z. Come on. Let a man feel himself.
Eating good so far. You've got dart, shoe, and knife. Yeah, Bennett is. Yeah. This is currently like another thing we're looking into, but you know, like, I understand people want to play all the time, but please, guys, give Toby a chance on these things. Give him a chance.
Don't give him a chance.
Give him a chance.
Seriously, no second chances. Z tennis. Yes.
And yes, Falkenstein.
I wonder who the pirate viewers are.
There will be price changes each week.
Say Falkenstein.
Falkenstein, yeah.
I like that name. It's fun. Oh, God. I think we might have found the best team of all time here with Knife.
Thank you, many days late, but never short on that buck for 14 months. My backline is Bliss Opener. How cooked am I? Come on, many days late. You knew what you were doing when you made this decision.
How did you wind up with Bliss OP?
Are you just addicted to butter right now? Because you've just got the butteriest backline in all of existence.
Genuinely just greased up backline.
He's slapping it on. You know when they make
cannot
like
get traction.
You know when they make mashed potato or something in like a restaurant and it's just like a whole barrel full of butter goes into it? That is many days late making that backline.
On 90.5 points right now, is that good? I abstain from commenting.
Do I get points for Ajaxes? No, many days late. You might have made a gambit based on a false assumption.
Wait, Ante, how many points do you have? Let's not go there, Shuki. Let's not go there.
Can we get a rewatch on Ajax? Let me grab a drink first and then see if my Greg's is here.
Who Ajaxed?
Who Ajaxed? 10-10 did on the first map.
Oh, we're talking about map 1.
No, someone
dude,
was
that's
just asking
C9?
if there was like Ajaxes.
Holy
this one
shit.
here, yeah.
Loving the highlights package. Onto wooden spoon arc. Hey, Paso.
Just unbelievable. It's just like, because Proper is pulse bombing in this cage as well, right? Is he? Or is he not? No, it's just a super heads up play from Proper, right? He's just seen through all the problems. Yeah.
He knows how to cut through all the noise and just get to the heart of the issue.
There's a big old cage and beat trade going on, and Proper's just like, you guys crack on with that, you know, and I'll go winners for map.
When are they turning off the OWCS drops? Sometime around when the games end, but you know, who knows? Who knows? What's this Escanor bit about? You'd have to ask Kasaurus, mate.
I'm reliably informed it's not a bit.
Shu will finally lift a world title, inshallah. Who knows? Most pastors need to keep them on stage. Oh, Sag. Can we buy ad space on your forehead? No. Didn't the sideshow do that once? Like, he shaved his head and let people write on his forehead. Hunter has a singular fantasy point. 1 point. Why did Max take the cardiac major perk on Mauga? That's none of my business, bro. That's none of my business. Hey, cool for lover. Big day for shoulder pain. You are the sideshow upgrade? I'm definitely the sideshow downgrade. Sideshow's GOAT. Moon said Falcons look the best in this meta, so the Zeta vs Falcons game should be good too. Yeah. Or Diva player, Sim player, Lucio Kiri, Rush goats. I could see it. I could believe it. I could definitely see it. Well, we have 15 minutes to kill where I'm gonna do sweet fuck all and press the add button over and over again. Is there anything that we can do to fill the time? I don't really feel like booting up a quick play. Any suggestions? TX me. I can't do YouTube videos because I'm streaming on YouTube and I'll get demonetized. So I don't know. Watch the 40-minute Genius Boy montage. Rolling food. Blay, 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 blay. OWCS. Aren't you trading raids after this stream? No, I'm just going to stay late, Sunshine. There's nothing on tomorrow until Korea, so I'm just going to stay on for like another 6 hours. I'll probably stream until like 6 in the morning my time. What time is it now? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock, so I'll stream for about another 7 hours. More Korea? Yeah, tomorrow's Korea again. At 5 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. I'm speaking in my time now, but yeah. Like, there's nothing to wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's just a normal day, so I'll just stream until the morning and then go to bed. Yeah, maybe I'll start a little earlier today compared to tomorrow compared to what I did today, because I was yeah, I don't know, I slept in too late today. I've like overcorrected my sleep schedule or something to get ready for the NA late nights, but it's not really working. The weekend is still going to be awful no matter what I do. Simply no getting around the fact that the NA time slot sucks. Welcome home, homosexual. Why my drops stopped? I don't think they have Kiwi drums. I don't think they have.
I'm back.
Welcome back.